Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the show today. We are getting into Bloody Poos, and I do apologize. If you have that problem, go see a doctor. Nevertheless, we will be taking a look at a new indie book come up on Kickstarter, and we're going to be drawing Winnie the Pooh and his friends in full medieval combat, I'm assuming. But we'll see more on that in a second. Nevertheless, please go over hit that like and share button so let everybody know that we're on. Much appreciated for that. And we got a bunch of people in here today. We have one of my favorite humans ever, Miss Rosa. Hello. She's muted
Gosh,
though. Hi.
what?
How are you?
I'm still alive.
You're alive.
I,
Well, that's a
I am,
plus. B-
but
But I
now I'm
guess
good.
once you get to that age, it's kind of the best thing you can say.
I,
To be
I
fair.
appreciate
Yeah.
that.
I've lived
And
through the day. So, how are
I'm old.
things down in wildfire Texas country?
Well, actually, it's been stormy tonight. So if I have to hop off here real quick, it'll be because something blows up on us. But so far, it's been okay. We haven't had the bigger storms we thought we would. So, but I
Well,
got some more income.
we had a big windstorm come through here yesterday, and it had some rain, but it wasn't that big a deal. It was mainly the wind, and the town is in a panic, Rosa, because we have a mountain road that goes up over into the bigger city on the other side of the mountain, and the Japanese cherry blossoms, the sakura
Oh,
trees. Yeah, the whole road is just lined with them. And they have lights to light them up during which is very soon. It's quite beautiful, actually. But a lot of them are cracked and laying over. Oh my God,
oh,
it's a
no,
disaster.
that is a disaster. Those cherry trees are how old are those trees? Do you
Oh,
think?
probably pretty old, yeah, but not no more. Ha!
I'm so
Yeah, yeah,
sorry.
they're all upset. So that's okay. That's all right. Life will go on without sakura trees. But it is the commotion du jour here in my town. But let's see who else I got here. I got Andrew. I got Amron, who's decided to become. I don't know what the hell that is, Amron. What is his icon? I don't know.
Hmm.
He's
Just my,
famous today.
I'm
On
just,
my
yeah, just my character giving a psycho face.
Which character is
Psychotic.
that?
My armor on character.
Oh, I see. It looks like Bruce Campbell, which is good.
Okay.
Okay. Of course, we also have Eric and Jeff and Kima and a rabbit, but we're really here to speak to Nicholas. And Nicholas is the creator. So, what I'm going to do, Nicholas, is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share this up. You can take a look at it when I put it up and follow along with me. And why is it not
Cool.
available? Hold on a second. Hmm. Oh, there it is. Yes, you can follow along with it, and but I'm going to show them, and I'm going to ask you a few questions. So we'll go ahead and do that. So let me bring that up. Yeah, there it
I
is.
promise to answer everything wrong.
Good. That's the spirit. But so today we're talking about Ain't No Bedtime Story, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and oh no, we're not talking about that.
Wrong one.
Wrong one. Although I hear it's interesting. So, but that's not the one. But I want to know what happened to the universal zeitgeist that brought us Bloody Poohs. This is what I want to know. How did it happen? This is what we're talking about today. Winnie the Pooh Demon Hunter, Volume 1 and 2. How are we having a Kickstarter for Volume 1 and 2? Please explain it. Chainsaw.
Oh well, one was already back in November, and we successfully funded that one.
Sweet.
And so now we're moving on to Volume 2 because Volume 1 has already went out, gotten into people's hands. People loved it, and there's enough demand to significantly do another one. And I'm really excited to jump back in and show Winnie the Pooh fighting demons with a awesome chainsaw in hand.
Which is definitely acceptable. You're already over $6,000, so sweet. Good start,
Yes,
dude.
yeah, six grand was kind of like a yo-yo effect. We got there, then we weren't, and then we
Yeah.
were. So we're kind of hoping we hold the line this time.
Yeah, well, hopefully people will be interested today, and you get a few more backers here. But it was funded in an hour. Very nice. We have T-shirts as well, which is good. We have a divine anomaly. Oh, goodness gracious! It would have to be for a anthropomorphic yellow bear to exist. I would think.
Yeah,
Um,
that's the shared universe, the overall thing. There's crossovers and other characters that that people are familiar with my work. We'll be seeing Winnie the Pooh crossover as this extra stretch goal that people get to get more familiar that are outside of the stuff that I do.
oh,
Kind of a
I
good
see.
introduction for people that are completely new to it.
I see. And Eeyore is taking a dump. You go, Eeyore. Good job.
That's right.
Yes. So I see we got lots of characters. It is set in it looks medieval, but there's a chainsaw. So explain.
Yeah, it's more of just kind of a random fantasy land. It's kind of like just a sandbox of a bunch of fantasy characters. When I found out Winnie the Pooh was entering the public domain, I just thought it would be funny to just see him with a chainsaw, and Christopher Robin looking like an axe logman or whatever.
Right.
And
So maybe that movie is your fault. Someone saw it, was like, "That's a good idea."
yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I made the joke back in February last year, and they announced their endeavor back in May. So there there could have been some, maybe some influence there. Who
You
knows?
sparked innovation, sir. That's a good thing.
I would
Um,
love to think so, but I don't think I can claim that.
are we actually in the 100-acre wood?
Yes, the 100 Acre Wood is kind of like a continent in this version.
Well,
Um,
obviously, 100 acres. Shit, I got 100 acres right here.
yes, yes. And then it's engulfed by many other lands like Wonderland, the Land of Oz,
Oh,
Neverland. So
Oz. Oh.
elbowing in on Eric's territory, are we? Mhm.
Mhm.
it will be nothing like his though. His it'll be very very different. People won't know the. Yeah, it'll be a whole entire completely different thing here.
So
So,
it's a nexus of fairy realities.
yeah. So I've been kind of calling it kind of like a sandbox. There's or a toy chest. There's
Sure.
a lot of characters and
There's
there's a whole entire.
Maleficent about to be murderlated by the Snow White. Nice.
Yes. There's several stories to kind of tell within this universe because I figured if I'm going to do Winnie the Pooh,
Look, it's Dorothy.
I'm not going to be
It's
the last.
Eric's Dorothy. Eric, are you collaborating with Nicholas?
No,
Because that's
Yeah,
definitely
I-
Eric's Dorothy.
which one are you on here? Which screen are you on? Because I'm.
Well, inside the
Chester.
Discord, you'll see mine. It says
Okay, I
Chester
see.
Busby. Just click on that, and you'll be able to see what I'm showing. I'm sharing.
Okay.
We got a bear. We got an Eeyore. We have a bald man with an axe, and we have a Dorothy with throwing daggers.
Oh, yeah, that's Red Riding Hood.
Well, where's her riding hood? All right, fine.
Well, further down, you'll see the other ones. But the Red Riding Hood army is it's an army in this version.
It's like a
It's not just
Robin
one
Hood thing.
particular
Cool. All right.
kind of, yeah.
Sweet. Big Bad Wolf is there. Oh, poor guy. He's
He's
dying.
not having such a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
time. Not having such a good time.
What is this character here? More
Oh,
Red
your
Riding.
screen's
Oh,
not
that
loading.
is Red Riding Hood. I see. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, so that is the Red Riding Hood. I'm sorry, your thing took forever for me to load for whatever reason on my page.
Well, are you
I'm caught
going
up now.
through the Discord?
I am in the Discord. For some reason, it just wasn't loading. I'm caught up now.
So sometimes it's like that. It takes a while to
Yeah.
load up.
But I'm just showing it here. So how long has this project been in fruition?
So like I said, the joke version started back in February last year. I just simply put out there, like, what if Winnie the Pooh was a demon hunter? And then I drew some concept, funny idea of it. And then people were just like, we want to know what the story would be like. So as of like this time last year, it's been a full year that it's been in a joke stage. Then it went into an actual story.
Mhm.
And then we launched the actual full book back in November. But I've been giving out previews. I had a preview book with one of my past campaigns. Now we're just doing a full book. So it's been kind of off and on in between other projects.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, we're going to come back and
Yep.
forth to the page here and look at more things. We'll take a look at the trailer and stuff like that as well. But we are here to see these amazing artists put your creation to life. So we should get going. We get them going. Now, of course, everyone here knows that we have 2 hours. There are no rules whatsoever. They can do whatever they want. This is a PG-13 plus show. So, Dead Dorothys and Riding Hoods are fine. Yep. Piglet should definitely be insinuated somewhere. I know
He-
that should be a rule.
Yeah, he is in the first one.
Yeah, I would imagine most of you are going to put him on a spit somewhere, but that's okay.
He
Why would
might
Nevertheless,
you
be.
assume that?
yes, because I know you. Anyway, we got to get him started though, Nicholas, and that involves you. You're going to have to give them a countdown. It needs to be epic because they're lazy artists. You have to
Oh
motivate
gosh.
them. You see.
Wow. Just wow.
You're scritchy, scratchy, lazy artists.
That's right. That's right. That's what it is. So, Nicholas, you have to inspire them. So, go ahead and give us a countdown that inspires, sir.
Okay, do you count down to 10 or how far
I
do you
would
go?
start at 82.
21.
I would.
I started at
5
7.
is good.
Okay, 5. On your marks, maybe get set. I don't know what you guys feel like tonight. You better bust your butts. 2,
Oh.
3, jump into the 100-acre woods and draw the best Winnie the Pooh, Red Hood, whatever you want to go for, Eeyore, and go.
Wow.
That-
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it was
And
horrible.
go.
But the gazoo has sounded, so off they go. Okay, it's getting a little long, Jeff. It's getting a little long. But that's
whatever.
okay. No, that was fine. Actually, I think you're one of the first people that tried to put marketing inside that countdown. That was pretty good, Jeff. I appreciate it. I do. It should have been a little bit more enthusiastic. All right, here we go. We're doing a countdown into the 100-acre wood, following Winnie. 1, 2, go, you bastards! And that would have been better.
That would have been 10 times better.
It would have. At least 10, maybe 25.
Draw your sea dogs.
Arr, arr, arr.
Har.
Okay, we're going to go over and take a look at their art here in a moment, but of course we want to let them get their foundation.
Draw her
in,
up,
so I'm going to go back over the other side,
Har.
and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch your trailer. Now, trailer's cool, but I'm rather picky about them. Am I going to like this?
Yeah, maybe like 5% of it.
5%. 5%.
Lower your expectations.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right then.
don't put them too high.
Well, here we go. I'm getting into it. So
It's just me in a pig costume.
first question is it's just you in a pig costume. Well, that would be actually wonderful. It's not. It decided not to like me. Let me try it again. All righty, fine.
Oh no, I have it on YouTube if you need to go there instead.
Well, we'll see if I can get it going here. All right, it's starting. The volume's not too bad. We full screen it. An enchanted land, home of fantastic beings and many horrors. Piglet, no. 4 cubes. Okay, Mother Goose, that bitch. Divided. Honey stealing chainsaws. Blood balloons. Piglet in Eeyore, scarred from battle. Actually, it's a pretty good trailer, dude.
Oh, thanks. There's no pig costume.
You lied to us.
I did.
Right.
Did. Yeah, that's actually a very good trailer. That's
Chester
the best
never
one we've
likes trailers.
and I don't. That's the best one we've seen since that. I can't remember the name of that book, dude. But that was an epic trailer. It was years ago.
Solarian Sun.
No,
Sound for World of Oz.
no, it wasn't that. It was another one. But I applause, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's actually a really good trailer. Very solid. That's how you
Thanks.
do that. So that gives me confidence. I was a little worried, Nicholas, but I'm good now.
I figured if people got to watch it, it's either you torture them or you entertain them. So I went with the entertaining aspect.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's exactly how you do that. Now, a lot of people
Yeah.
will put a talking head in a piglet costume, at the top, when you shouldn't do that. You can do that, but
Right.
put it in the body of your Kickstarter or of your crowdfunder, right? Don't put it
That's
as
true.
the trailer. You want that succinct, quick action, right to the point stuff. Was exactly what you did. And when I first saw it, and I saw it was 55 seconds, I was like, maybe a little long, but it wasn't. It was you did a good job there. Good for you, dude.
I was thinking of doing 15 minutes, just to really,
Yeah.
maybe emphasize the idea. But
Yeah. A slow roast of a Christmas video that's 8 hours long of Piglet just roasting on a fire. It does two things.
It's-
It has the crackling yule log
Yeah.
and it has a pig.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh.
You have the sound of a chainsaw ripping in the background.
Exactly.
You know.
Every now and then, yeah, that's really good. That's perfect. You know,
But
when I was,
Chester,
yes, sir.
this isn't Nicholas's first campaign. He's had like 10 campaigns. He seems to know what he's doing.
He does know what he's doing, sir. He does. That's why I was a little bit
That's
surprised
up for
when he said
debate.
he's never done Discord before. But it doesn't matter though. Page looks great. It's exactly how it's supposed to be laid out. The trailer is awesome, and he's already at $6,000. So, dude, congrats.
Thank you. Yeah, Discord is not something I'm on quite often. It's actually I say no to most interviews or shows because I'm just backed up on working on stuff. So when Eric sent me the request to do this, I was like, yeah, why not? This sounds fun.
So you chose the one that's going to insult you for 3 hours. That was genius.
Yeah, why not?
That was genius.
Trust me, by the time we're done with you, you'll never want to come back.
That's true. That is true.
That's what I say to most of them anyway. So you get a one and done. That's what it is.
One and done. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Now, we got ourselves a bunch of artists in here. I know there's a couple more coming. They said they'd be running a little bit late, but they will be in. And, of course, one of the ones who is not yet in is the perfect choice for Winnie the Pooh. Maybe not your Winnie the Pooh, but Winnie the Pooh. She is the Death by Cuteness artist. So, yes, you're going to get a
well, that's
super
perfect
cute
for
Pooh
Winnie the
today.
Pooh.
No, yes, but not yours.
No,
we don't want that.
no.
Let's go over here and take a look what they're doing. Andrew is. At first, I thought it was Faith from Valiant. And I was really, really terrified, but it's not. It's a Pooh, a flying Pooh.
Yes.
I mean, there's some resemblance there.
Yeah, a little bit. That's true. But good start there. Is he doing a Jim Kata attack?
Well, that's actually not a bad reference, but no, I am basing my picture off of a 15-year-old meme. So you'll see it. You'll see what it is at the end. I'll try to show the meme.
Well, today is extra good because you probably don't know this, Nicholas, but I am the bear.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yes.
That's why he's on Grindr. That's his nickname on Grindr. The Bear.
But I do. Well, I want to be a little different, so I do put an adjective on it, though, Eric. I use the adjective burly.
Oh gosh.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Took it one step further.
Burly bear.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Oh no.
Stop, y'all.
Oh, that guy. Where is that? Is that South Park or is that Family Guy? Oh no, that guy. What show is he from?
Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Oh no.
Oh no. He's always so concerned. Nice guy. I don't know. It's weird though. McFarlane there. He's really good at those things, but when he steps out of his wheelhouse, he kind of sucks, dude. It's too bad. Anyway, let's see here. We have Amaran, and he's doing a lady. Shocker. Which lady are you doing, Amaran?
I guess the Red Riding Hood. I guess.
Army
Yay.
League. Corporal
clap for that.
Janet.
Yeah. Just,
Ready for war, ma'am. Is this Corporal Janet? Was I right? Did my intuition work?
Who?
I was joking. It's a joke. Fine. I'll come back later. All right. I'll go to Eric. Eric is doing
Get
a
it.
bear who is angry. I
Oh,
know
wait.
he's got a chainsaw. I know you didn't get it. It's okay. The thing, my comedy stylings are throw everything at the wall. 2% will stick. That's my take on it. You see, exactly. That was not part of the 2%. Eric, chainsaw bear, dude. It's like
It's on a bear, right?
It's your dream come true, man.
Yes, I often dream of bears and chainsaws.
Dude, they should go together.
That's what he says every episode. It's amazing.
I know it is
And-
amazing.
And gimp masks.
And that you just took it dark. There. See, I wasn't doing dark. I was
And I knew I was missing
whimsical
something
and
here.
fun, but God, Jeff, I told you to watch out for that Jeff guy, Nicholas. I wasn't kidding.
Volume 3. I'll add the mask.
Oh God, see what you've done. Depravity spreads.
Then we'll have to have him back so that we can draw the gimp mask.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
Amazing.
We can do that.
Perfect.
But how would you know it's a bear?
Because it's got little
The
ears, man.
The ears.
The ears would come out, yeah.
But I thought those masks covered the head completely in a
And the
sensory
puffy tummy.
deprivation type of way.
I lost my
Isn't that the
pen.
point of those things?
We have John
Hello.
Malin in the chat.
Oh,
Not
John
wow.
Malin. Hey, John. We're talking about gimp masks and bears with chainsaws. Perfect timing for
some
you.
reason.
I don't.
John.
Haven't seen John in a while, dude. Yeah, we got a bunch of people up in here. We do appreciate it. Thank you guys. Definitely go over, hit like, share in the chat so people know we're on. They can jump on in here. Do keep in mind we do draw alongs every week. Hopefully you'll do them. This, of course, is on Kickstarter. It's Winnie the Pooh Demon Hunter on Kickstarter, volumes 1 and 2. Go over and check it out. It's a gigantic page full of references and stuff. And do some art. Draw along with us, man. When you're done, go ahead and drop it in the Discord, which we have a draw along section there that you can put it in. And if you're not part of Discord, why aren't you? Jeff's going to drop a link for you, and you can go over to be part of that. Or you can just go over to Twitter and go to hashtag DNQFE. Once again, hashtag DNQFE. And at the end of the show, of course, it's 2 hours later, we're going to go ahead and take a look at all that. And we really appreciate it. So hopefully you guys will be drawn along. Hopefully John Malin's come in and said hi. Hopefully he'll draw. He's a really, really good artist, actually. So it would be nice to see his stuff as well as everybody else. So take on a Winnie the Pooh, or as I like to say it, Big Bloody Poohs.
Oh gosh.
Big bad bloody poo.
Big bad Bloody Poohs. You get them in the wintertime, you know. There's too much harmony.
It's painful too.
Yes. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Bloody Poohs should be. I am a Chet Svengali. Yes, you are, Jeff. Problem is, there's only 2 people here that know who Svengali is.
See, the thing is, though, is that when Chester has those types of problems,
Mhm.
he has his toilet to, console him
It's
during
true.
the whole process.
And analyze it.
Yeah, it is your doctor as well.
It
Chester
is.
son, remember your breathing.
Yes.
Chester's got one of those $6,000 Japanese toilets.
Yeah, no, it talks to you, Nicholas. It actually
Does it wash your butt too?
It analyzes urine and other things.
Hmm.
Yes. It's a
Might need that for my
biometric
kids.
toilet.
I just watched Bullet Train last night.
That was
and
awesome.
yeah,
Oh, nice.
Brad Pitt is fascinated with them.
Is it? Yeah, no, they're
Well,
awesome, dude. That is a great, fun little movie, though.
That is a
Yeah.
good movie.
That movie. But no, I mean, it's really cool, dude. My toilet talks, my air conditioner talks, my refrigerator talks, my oven talks. The only thing that doesn't talk in my house is my dog.
Yet.
Get on
Get
it,
the Jap-
Japan.
Give the Japanese a week.
Yeah, give him a week.
You got a
Although, have you
robot
seen?
dog yet?
What was that?
Go ahead.
You got a robot dog yet?
Years
They had
ago.
those.
That got boring.
Although, have you seen those people who have trained their dogs to use those big push buttons to tell the people what they want, tell their owners what they want?
That's a good idea.
Oh yeah.
I'm convinced half of those are just a TikTok video, and they train them specifically to do the task in the TikTok video, and then it can't be
There-
trained practically.
There are some that are, but I've seen others that I think are the real thing. So, and a lot of it also depends on the breed of the dog. If you have a really smart dog, they'll pick up on it quick.
Oh yeah, some of them are quite clever. Some are not. I got one of the not ones.
Yeah, me too.
And yeah, Sheldon says, very very funny. Sheldon, he says it analyzes you. Yes. That
Why
is
isn't
a
Sheldon in
different
here?
meaning than what you want to say, but rock on. Yeah. Let me see if I got any floaters here. I know Rosa, of course, is a floater because she doesn't show her art to the end. Neither does Mr. Motion. They are antisocial people.
I just can't get it to show during it. And I get tired of having it pop
You
up.
used to. We could see your beautiful
Same here.
face, your happy aura.
But it was always on my face, and I couldn't get it to show my pictures right.
Yeah, that's the one thing about Rose. So we really have to work to get her out of her shell.
You do.
Mm.
You do. She is a little bit of an introvert. Fair enough.
She actually she appeared on A Drink with Crazy's live stream, and now the whole Iron Age movement is absolutely enamored with her.
Aw.
So horrible. I can't stand it. It's like if you just tell people you're really old and you might just die, they're like, no, don't do that. It's like, it's great. No, they were so sweet and good to me. I was like, holy cow, they're so nice. Not like Chet. No, I'm just kidding. I love y'all.
No, I'm horrible. I know.
No, you're not. Come on every week. I talk y'all up to everybody. Every show I go on, I talk about Chester Busby.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
It's
That's kind. Yes.
Do they go, who's that?
Yeah, they go, who's that? Who?
Yeah.
Who? Like Mike? Mike does it. Who?
Yeah, he has a mansion, or no, he has a mansion and a yacht. Oh, wait a second.
I do.
He has a mountain and a yacht.
A mountain and a yacht. Yeah, a mountain and a yacht. Yeah, that's true.
And a sex castle.
And once again, here we go. Well, here's the thing, Nicholas. If you had an opportunity to own a sex castle, would you take it?
One could say I already do.
Oh,
I like this guy. I like this guy, Eric.
Wow, 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 wow.
I mean, when people see me walking by with my 5 kids, there tends to come a lot of.
Are they all from the same lady?
Yes.
Wow, ambitious.
Going on 11 years.
Good for
now,
you,
so-
man.
Thank you.
Good for you. I had 2, a girl, a boy. Done. Success. Efficiency.
And then there are no more.
And there are
We
no
stop.
more.
I said I was done too, but apparently I was wrong.
Yeah. You need a little bit more self-control in the store. You got to go buy the right chemicals and.
yeah. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, how
so
many kids
fun.
you got, Eric? I know you got a bunch.
Yeah.
Biological?
Yes.
Biological too.
A non-biological?
It'll be a total of 5.
My God, aliens do exist. Jeff.
And 10 grandchildren, and 11 is apparently on the way now.
Okay. Busy
All right.
in the Midwest. Jonathan says Chester Busby versus Chester Cheetah. Whew, spicy. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fair. That's fair.
Ooh,
But
that could be a topic one night.
me versus something. Yeah, fine. Me versus a Cheeto. I definitely win that. Come on. Anyway, so
Despite
whereabouts
its
in the
ear off.
world are you from, Nicholas?
I am in the Midwest,
Oh God.
up in that northern part, up in Wisconsin.
Oh God, Wisconsin. We got Illinoisans and we got Michiganders. We got Canadians. Unfortunately,
Oh, fuck off.
Wow.
we got a Briton here. You often have Indonesian in here. Of course, we've had Brazilians and I mean people, not the cut. We have them from all over the world, Nicholas. It's awesome. Alrighty, so let's keep going through the art here. So you're up in the cold country of Wisconsin and stuff, which the land of cheese. You guys just I probably have the wrong state, but you lost your Aaron Rodgers to New York. How do you feel about that?
I'm terrible with sports. I have no clue.
Good.
I know the Packers are big over here, but I have no clue.
Well, you
If
knew
he
it was
left,
the
that's
Packers,
news.
and I didn't say Packers, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, good enough. But, if he left, that's news to me. I don't keep up.
Yeah, no,
with
he's
any of
out.
that.
He said
Normally,
the Jets.
okay. Normally, people just yell that information at me around here.
Well, to be fair, he is a really solid quarterback. He really is.
True.
Yeah, from what I've seen and what people tell me, he is pretty good. And I heard this year wasn't his best, but I'm not familiar with his statistics.
Well,
or his...
he's quite old. I mean, but the
True.
Packers there are lucky. They had themselves Brett Favre. He's a Hall of Famer, all-time, great quarterback. Aaron Rodgers will be too. Green Bay's
True.
been real lucky.
Yeah, they tend to have a pretty good lineup of people. I mean, compared to my original state, Minnesota, they've actually won Super Bowls and tend to make it all the way. So
Don't say that too loudly. The people over in Detroit might get upset.
Hey, you try.
Yeah,
The
what's
Lions
a Super Bowl? I don't
suck
know.
really
We're
bad,
Lions
dude.
fans.
As
It's a
as
Super
a
Bowl.
as a Detroiter, they've given up on the Lions like 20 years ago. So
That's fair. That's fair. You know what
You
I
guys
don't
have
get?
hockey. You guys have a
You're
hockey team,
very-
so that's fine.
The year Barry retired, quit being a fan.
Aw, aw. You know what's surprising to me, Keenma, is the Canadians actually are pretty good at football. You guys got your own league, and you guys aren't bad at all. I'm really surprised we haven't had at least one team merge into the NFL.
Oh well.
And we should.
Jeez.
We should bring in a couple, 2 or 3, just add them. You know, maybe
of course,
do.
the score
We've
is
had
all
some
in metric.
players.
Scores in
That's fine.
Oh yeah,
Although-
that's a good 100 points there, eh?
Good 100 points. Mexico also has some good football teams, which is something most people don't know. I'm not a fan of baseball, but my family is, and of course the Japanese have an otani,
Oh yeah.
and they never shut up about him. So I've been forced to watch baseball every night here for a while, and
I'm sorry.
yeah, it's pretty painful. But it was last night. It was Japan versus China, and I was like, "Well, the game hasn't even started. We know who's going to win that." I mean, does anyone even know that China has a baseball team? I didn't know. Did you know? No,
They do.
they do. Yeah,
I know.
and they got waxed 8-1,
Oh wow.
and they
Oof,
took
down that
Otani
one.
out early.
Oh yeah, they just like don't waste the fuel.
Don't waste the fuel. That's true. I don't watch baseball, but with all the clamor and noise the Japanese are making, he must be a good ball player.
Yeah, Japanese really like
good.
baseball.
They
Yeah.
do, and they're quite good at it. So
I wish they would like hockey more though, because their hockey teams are really good.
They have hockey?
the Japanese
Yeah.
have hockey teams. No.
Yeah, we were watching this was like I don't know 8 years ago now when they were doing the women's Olympic ice hockey, and the Japanese women's ice hockey team was so good. They were so good.
Of course, when they check somebody into the boards, they have to spend about a minute apologizing. But
He's talking
Jeez.
about women's hockey. It doesn't.
Yeah, they don't
count.
check in women's
It's not-
hockey.
It's not real. Yeah, it's fake hockey.
Oh,
I will
boy.
slap the shit out of you.
Canadian.
No, come on. I mean, there's plenty of women's sport I'm happily watch, but female hockey, or
beach
rugby
volleyball.
is God, yes. Figure skating. Oh, pole vaulting. Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
Of course.
Of course, dude. I don't know what it is, Kima, but pole vaulting attracts all the hotties.
No. Beach volleyball. Like Olympic
that's-
beach volleyball
that's
is one of the best sports ever.
It's true, but that's cheating. That's like MTV for sports. I mean, come on. Let's be fair.
No, it's
but
legitimately good.
it is. But it's just normal ladies volleyball. I'd much rather watch women's volleyball or tennis than men, because there's no volley in the volleyball when men are on the court. Whoever has the ball scores, right? And same with tennis, because it's too strong, it's too fast. With the women, there's volley, there's actually action. I much rather watch female volleyball. But my point is, I have no interest whatsoever in watching female hockey or rugby. Fuck off, unless you do what the Americans do and put them in lingerie, and then fine, reluctantly fine. Did anyone disagree with me?
Yes.
I don't
Fine.
watch sports.
Thank you for not disagreeing, Amy. I appreciate it.
I mean, I can't imagine playing hockey in lingerie would be very comfortable.
No,
for
football.
anybody.
Football. You never heard the lingerie
No.
league in America with football, lady football? You never heard of that?
Once hockey season starts, football's over for me, so I don't really
Fair, but you should Google it. Mm-hmm.
Olympic pillow
Nothing
fighting.
else exists. There's only hockey.
It's true. 100% true.
You know, another sport that's actually fun to watch women do is handball. Actually, lady handball is pretty fun.
I don't think I know that game. Well, that's a big
It's
surprise.
soccer, but they're lazy, so they don't kick it. They just hold it and run around.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Cool.
The Japanese are actually pretty good at that, but it's exciting to watch it, right? Like if you're going to watch basketball, you have NBA or WNBA. Which do you choose?
Neither.
Or well, you
Neither.
have
No.
no choice. I have a gun, and it is to your head, Andrew.
Okay, I guess I'll watch the men play.
Exactly, because the
No.
women are boring as shit. But there are sports that I prefer to watch women any day over the men.
Gymnastics.
Oh yeah. Well,
Actually,
I
it
don't
would have been a
know.
funnier joke if I just said "kill me," because basketball's awful.
That is it. Oh, I'm sorry. I do apologize. Let's see here. So Amy and Honey have come in. If you haven't noticed, hello, Amy. How are you? I'll go ahead and click on you, and we have one of your favorite subjects today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
me.
have. Yay! Everybody gets to draw Chester.
Yeah. Now you do
Clark?
realize this is a
Yep.
battle-hardened Bloody Pooh.
Oh, okay. I'll make him cute.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We
Well, that was kind of expected from
It
the
was.
outset. So
You know what you should do? You should have Winnie and Chester the Bugbear sharing a pot of honey.
That would be great.
It would be.
Give it
It would.
honey
Or
there.
you could
Now,
have Chester on the toilet with the air conditioner next to him, having a three-way conversation.
That's right. That's right. I know that's good. See, the thing
Yeah,
is,
but
that's
maybe
going to end up being drawn one day, Jeff. It's your fault. Just know that.
So does the vent have
well-
a little mouth that talks? Like, how do you draw air conditioning? I wonder.
Oh, they sit on the wall and they speak to you in a lovely female voice. And of course, we also have Honey. Honey, is that a tail or is that a is that not a tail?
It's a tail.
Oh, okay.
I can try.
Phew. I thought we were getting a little burlesque over here.
Maybe if I make the point. There we go. Sharpen it a little.
That
So
helps a
what-
lot. Now it's deadly. All right. Thank you. Oh, that's better. There we
Which
go.
character has a little pointy tail?
It's supposed to be just. I'm drawing a picture of him, of this guy, of Winnie the Pooh, chasing basically a class, like a classic kind of cartoon Halloween demon. You'll pointy ears, fork tail, with the little triangle at the end.
Right,
You know,
but
this.
what it's going to be is Winnie the Pooh chasing a
he's
demon
holding-
with its wang swinging back and forth. I'm
Oh,
all here for it.
basically-
I am down.
Oh, stop it.
And there
Now
it
I'll try
goes,
something-
erased. I'm sorry, honey.
Okay, I'm gonna do something else.
I apologize. But it did look like that. I was trying to help you.
I understand.
Thanks a lot, Chester.
If I got to start 30 minutes earlier, I would have cleaned it up. It'd be more obvious what was going on, but it's just my first draft, so it's gonna be kind of awkward looking until I smoothed it out and made everything look good.
That's why I'm not drawing on camera. 'cause
Sheldon says it's honey, Chester, not ink spots. Fair. Because ink
man.
spots would do that. Actually,
Oh.
where is he? Someone find him and bring his ass in here, dude.
Bring him to me.
Yes, bring him to me, please.
Bring me Ethan.
I
Bring
still have nightmares over that Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, it was beautiful though. He is such a great artist, dude. The thing is, he's also such a good colorist. I don't know where he should focus his energy. I kind of think he should be a colorist, dude.
Yes, Jiminy, that is Melissa.
It is Melissa. Yes, it is. And she was drawing a demon with a swinging wang. I didn't have anything
Oh my
to do
gosh.
with it.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
She was being very polite.
It was pretty bad. But hey, Jiminy, you know what I saw the other day? I saw Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
I want
yeah.
to hear about this.
Well, I have to say, the concept and the storytelling was fantastic. I mean, I like the ideas that Guillermo had, and you have to watch it to get what I'm saying. But it was very clever in the way
Yes.
he applied the traditional story. One, two, the thing is all practical stop motion. I'm sure there's some
Yeah.
digital brushing, but it's all
I don't
practical.
think so.
Yeah,
I think
no,
it was all practical. Yeah.
yeah, it's impressive, dude. It's really, really gorgeously well done. The Henson Group was involved as well as some other groups. It's just, it's beautiful in that regard. The pacing is a little so-so, and they decided to put music in spoilers, which they should not have.
Yeah.
They should not have done that. But overall,
Were
I
they
said
doing music?
I liked it, Rosa. But the reason I mentioned the Jiminy is because Hugh McGregor played Jiminy, Sebastian J. Cricket, in this version of it, and he steals that movie, dude.
Does he really?
Yes, he does.
Wow.
Jiminy Cricket is freaking awesome. So there's a new icon for you, Jiminy. Go check it out. Did it do me justice? Did they get my good side? They did, dude. They did. Like I said, Jiminy is the best character in the movie, without question. Yeah, and it followed the original story, not completely, but in many ways better than Disney did.
That's what I wanted to hear. The original story is actually very dark.
It is super dark, and so is this. Of course, Guillermo.
Guillermo del Toro.
But it is, and he modernized it in a way by putting it in the mid 20th century. But you have to. I'm not going to give any spoilers. I think you should watch it. It's very clever. It's clever. That's the word I would use.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. What's your overall take?
I enjoyed it quite a bit. I didn't know if I'd like it or not. I was like, yeah, because I saw the live action one that Disney did recently. I was like, man, this one sucks. How bad is this one going to be? And I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, no, so was I. I was happy with it. It was more. It was far better than that detritus that Disney just dropped on us.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was a freaking apocalyptically bad. Talk about not getting the point at all, because the thing you got to understand about Pinocchio, if we go back to the original 19th century, story, he's a little shit.
Yeah, he's mean. He's bad.
He's a mean little shit that needs to be put in line, and eventually he does. But Disney didn't get that at all. He just he supports the homosexuals. Good job, Pinocchio.
And this one was sad.
It was sad, yeah. And I like that they referenced the fact that Pinocchio means made from pine. Right, is what the name means. Literally translates to, and they reference that several times. Well, and they did change the story, similar to complaints we had about the recent with Disney. I won't spoil it, but for some reason this change from the original story I liked, and Disney did something similar, but I didn't like. And it's weird because Tom Hanks played Geppetto in the Disney one. But the guy who played Geppetto in this is way better as Geppetto.
Yeah, he was great.
He was really good, and it was sincere. Where Tom Hanks, I don't know what the hell. I mean, because Tom Hanks is a great actor, we can't take that away from him. But that was shit.
He's a little nutty though.
He is. But my goodness, that his Pinocchio, his Geppetto was horrible. Anyway, I don't want. I'm going to spoil it if I keep talking about it, so I won't. Have you seen it, Nicholas?
The one by him, no, but my kids love the Disney one, so
You talk about the original cartoon?
Both. They like the live action and the original.
Really, that live action was horrible. You should chastise
They're
them.
young. They're young, so they don't have critical understanding yet. So
your job.
Pass.
Spare the rod, spoil the child, sir.
Yeah, it was either another episode of Bluey or Pinocchio, and I needed a break from Bluey.
Oh, Bluey is great.
Yeah, Bluey's freaking awesome.
Three months in a row of it though will kind of wipe you out though. It's a cartoon about dogs. I don't know, maybe someone can explain it better.
Yeah,
than me, but...
it's an Australian animated family show.
You mean
that
Blue's
actually
Clues?
teaches
Bluey.
That actually teaches good family values for a change. Because it's not made in America, it's made in Australia.
Well, they used to all do that. Oh, of course the Australians use a Y instead of an IE. Of course they do. Right. Let's see here.
It's really wonderfully animated. I come at it from an animation perspective, and of course the story and captures.
Spell it with your EY. Fine. Right. It looks. This shape is vaguely familiar. What is that? Why is my brain clicking in on that? It does look good though.
It's a good show. It's when you get stuck watching it 3 months in a row because they're all demanding it.
Oh well, sure,
Yeah.
kids are like that.
Yeah.
I went through many cycles of Toy Story.
Yeah,
You know,
that's been on a rotation too.
yeah, it is what it is. But the kids are like that, which is weird because me personally, I rarely in my life watch something more than once. Very rare
Really?
for me to watch a thing a second time.
Mm.
Yeah, and I think one of the few movies that I have watched twice are things like Star Wars, right?
Mm.
And that's because I
just
showed it
showed-
to my children.
Yeah, I just showed my oldest boys, that, and they are now full blown Star Wars and everything.
Dude,
I wasn't
the
expecting it to
original
take
Star
over.
Wars is power, dude. I'm telling you.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, the funny
They
thing is, I tried to show my kids because when they were young, we had the special edition and the prequels come out, but they were little and they don't remember. So when they're a
Mhm.
bit older, I showed them the original trilogy. They loved it. And we were kind of doing like over a week or so, and just every night watching a Star Wars movie. And when I got to prequel number 1, they walked out of the room.
Oh wow.
Dude, it's telling, isn't it? And they are the
Yep.
perfect prequel generation, right?
Yeah, and my boys found it really boring.
It is
That
really
was-
boring.
Because it is boring. Because he didn't know, am I telling an adult political story or am I making a kooky story for kids with a Jar Jar Binks? I mean,
And then he went
Yeah.
both directions.
he did. It's the same thing. With problem with Fantastic Beasts, or at least the first one. You're literally have 2 stories going on at the same time. Pick a lane, dude.
That's not much fun. You got to be kooky.
That's
But
fine.
you can
You can do
do
that.
both. The master. When you ride that middle lane and you say, I'm going to write a story for all ages and it's going to be this fantastic story. It can be done, but you're right. You
Well,
have to be presentation.
It's
You
really
can't-
hard.
It's true. Eric,
There.
Yeah.
Jiminy is asking me a question I'm not sure how I'm supposed to answer. He says, did they squash me? I don't know what I should say.
Oh no.
Oh, well, actually,
Define
no,
squash.
That would kind of give it away.
It would. It would give it away. I won't answer you, Jiminy Cricket.
Like a,
You are my
was it-
conscience, but I shan't answer.
Was it a light crush with some guts seeping out, or was it a full flat?
But
No,
you do
no.
live inside.
You do. Don't shut up.
What's his name? Oh, Pinocchio.
Don't touch
Maybe
That's
the
not a
best.
bad one.
You're giving out spoilers.
I've got the best answer. You've got to experience it to know what happens.
You do. You
Yeah.
do. But no,
There you
seriously,
go.
you should go watch it. It's actually very interesting. It's super clever. It's super clever. It's, what I can tell you this. Guillermo sat down and he probably saw the original, maybe read the book. He is, European, right? And this is a very European movie, by the way. But he sat down and he said, okay, well, this original Disney movie has got some plot holes. Right? Which, who cares? It's a kids' movie, but it's got some plot holes. And he felt that, I need to explain why and how everything happened. And he does.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, he's a good storyteller to begin with.
he is.
Yeah.
He's a great visionary, actually. Because he's,
Yeah, very much so.
I know he got a lot of work in Mexico initially. Like The Devil's Backbone is a freaking awesome movie, dude. But I think he's actually Spanish, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, from Spain, yeah, I believe.
Yeah, he's European. He's not.
Because that's what Pan's Labyrinth was, right? Pan's
Oh,
Labyrinth
my
was
God.
Spain Spanish, right?
Really good too.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, no. Guillermo's really good. He's obviously been kind of being nudged hardly to get into the woke stuff, and he's accommodated them slightly here or there, but it's not his heart. You can tell.
What did you guys think of his Hellboy?
I love it. Love it.
Yeah, I very much enjoy his Hellboy.
Yeah. I love
I liked
Guillermo.
it too.
One of his best movies that no one talks about is Mama.
Oh, that is a pretty good movie.
It is excellent, dude. That is creepy as hell, but yet at
Yeah,
the
it's
same
very
time,
creepy.
it's endearing. How do you do that?
Well, that's his kind of horror, so that's what makes it so good.
Yeah. And his little Cabinet of Curiosities started out banger, dude. Those first few episodes, like first 4, wow, dude. Really good. There's some
I still haven't
lame
started that.
ducks in there as well, but have you guys seen that yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Yes.
Dude, that started out epically good, dude.
It didn't end well, but yeah.
No, it didn't end well at all. But and he did that. It's a choice, right? I mean, where do you put the stinkers? Because he knows that they're stinkers, right? He knows because those were put in there because of agenda.
No?
But where do you put them? Do you put them in the middle? You put them in the front? And he's like, no, I'm putting all the good stuff at the beginning and leaving all the shit at the end. So
And it makes sense. You want people to come in and at least see the few good shows, and you'd like to have a great ending. But if you have to have some bad episodes in there, well, at least finish with them. And
the problem with it, Amy, that the last one wasn't a horror at all.
It was so boring.
It was so boring, and it was basically about a
Oh.
loss. A husband and wife lost a child. As an adult, I can get it, but it's not horror, right? It's more sympathy and drama. But the first 4 are really, really good. Very Guillermo.
I'll check it. I'll keep that in mind then.
Yeah.
With the first 4. Because that was kind of what happened with Love, Death, and Robots, where you watch Love, Death, and Robots, and you're just like, wow, this first one's really good, and then sprinkled throughout are the other good ones, but not like all of them are nowhere close to being
right. You're talking about the original one, not the new one, which is mostly bad.
The first series of it.
Yeah, and the second series is way worse. Unfortunately, because it's a great idea, but it's kind of like Altered Carbon, right? That came out banger. What's that guy's name? That's he's in a few things, but he's in The Expanse as well, I think. The guy in Altered Carbon and Expanse, he plays the cop in Expanse, I think. What's his name?
Thomas Jane.
Thomas Jane, thank you. Man, that's his
Oh
name.
wow, I like Thomas Jane.
He rocks the first season of Altered Carbon. He is awesome. Then they come in the next season because, white man, we need black man. So they bring in that boring ass dude that plays Falcon. I mean, nothing against him, but he's boring, right? He's not entertaining. He doesn't have that charisma to carry things. He's okay as a backup character. But for no reason, just other than, no, we need to make him black now. It's like, what are you doing? That guy rocked that. That is his role. Right? Why would you not stick with your initial choice that gave you all your success? It's insane, dude.
Oh, too bad.
Insane, I tell you.
It's so rare to find really good casting, and if you find someone who really clicks with it. Now, did they write out the character and write in a new lead, or did they?
No, they didn't. I wish they did, Amy, because what in the Alter Carbon, you can change sleeves, what they call it, which means your consciousness can be put into other bodies. So all they did was move his consciousness into Falcon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but they
so
didn't.
They didn't write it. They literally wrote the white man out. Yeah, that's what they did. Now they could have just done a different cop, a different character, and something in that world. Okay, that would have been better. But the problem, it goes deeper than just the stupid, hateful race stuff. It's the fact that he's just boring. He's a boring actor. He's not interesting. It's like that other guy, Denzel Washington kid everyone's on about. He's not his dad, dude. He is not his dad. That is a boring ass actor, man. Well, am I wrong?
No offense to Denzel. No offense to Denzel. It's not his fault.
It's not. No, it's not. It's not even his son's fault. He's giving it a go. It's not his fault. He's just not a good actor. He's boring.
I actually didn't. I don't know what any of the projects that he's been in.
Tenet.
I don't either.
I didn't see
He was
that.
in Spider-Man, I think, too.
Yep.
He's Denzel Washington's son. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it is.
Who is?
He's in the Black Klansman movie.
Yeah, he's just really boring. It's not his fault. He's just not. It's not his thing. It's like we just lost Lisa Marie here recently, right? And those of us who are older, we caught the tail end of Elvis, right? And therefore his family's escapades. Eric, is that the word I should use?
That sounds good.
It's kind of been part of our growing lot when we were younger. So, we know the Presleys, right? Whereas the younger generation here probably, you know who Elvis is, but you don't really know Elvis. But those
Not
older people,
personally, no.
well, no, but the older people here in the chat, what my age and older, Elvis was alive during our time, and when he died, it shook the world, dude. It
Right.
shook the world. It was everywhere on the news constantly. You remember, Eric? Yeah,
I
and,
do.
and Rosa certainly remembers. She was probably a big Elvis fan.
I was just a baby.
Was like us. I wasn't insane about him. I just liked his voice, and so we listened to a lot of gospel. And to be honest, if we play something for intro on Sundays, a lot of times we'll put the Elvis gospel album in, which is actually a really great album.
It is.
And
well, I grew up. My parents listened to Elvis like all the time. So
yeah, and so it was a big deal. It was
Grandma Who's a fan.
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying though, but with Lisa Marie just passing away recently, it's a really good example because we did a show here 5 years ago, that got an actual strike from YouTube, right?
Oh, wow.
Recently, right? And why did we get a strike? Because we were talking about childhood celebrities, and how so many of their lives are ruined. It was actually sympathetic, right, toward their plight. And Lisa Marie is a good example of what I'm talking about with Denzel Washington's kid and some of these other, generational legacy actors. Lisa Marie tried so desperately to be her dad. She tried so desperately to be her father, even though she was really too young to have even known him, right?
Yeah.
When he passed, so desperately, but she's not her daddy. Matter of fact, she's not even a musician or an entertainer. She doesn't have it at all. But her whole life spent desperately trying to be daddy, and just all the drug and alcohol abuse and just the destruction of her body, it caught up to her and nailed her. But it's just this epic desire to be daddy, and it's like, that's not you. Do your own thing. First of all, you have all the money in the world, so you can literally choose to do whatever you want, right? So, but it's a good example. Lisa Marie is a very good example because look,
She married Michael Jackson. Ugh.
Well, that was a publicity stunt. Let's be fair. But who's alive? Priscilla, the 14-year-old who married Elvis. She's the one still kicking. Of course, in a lot of plastic surgery, but she's still around.
Dang.
There'll be one thing that'll survive the nuclear wars: cockroaches and Priscilla.
Yeah. Right. And of course, another thing that people forget, because she's like Yoko Ono, she's played on her dead husband's legacy her entire life. But keep in mind, let's not forget. I know the older people here know this. Priscilla Presley was the first person to abandon Elvis. She ran away from that quick, dude. Yeah, no, she was 14 when she got married. Yeah, she abandoned, but he was not. He's a Southern man, so I don't think he actually ever divorced. But she was not with him hardly at all. She was with him for a very short time. But yet
She was hilarious. She was hilarious in the Naked Gun series.
She was
Priscilla. Yeah,
oh right, right.
But I'm just saying she's played on that the whole time, and like I said, in the end, everyone abandoned Elvis, right? Which is unfortunately, it's not an uncommon story in that genre. But yet she played her entire life, just Yoko Ono, just like her. She went in, caused nothing but trouble, and she's done nothing but play off her dead husband her entire life, dude. Because who is Yoko Ono? She is John Lennon's wife. What else is Yoko Ono? A person who vomits on canvases and sells it as art. That's who Yoko Ono is. And a frickin' Japanese royalty, by the way. Actual.
Really?
Yes. Actual Japanese royalty. Yeah. And you guys better pick it up because Rabbit's winning.
Rabbit is Rabbit. He's going to.
I'm too lazy.
Yeah. Well.
Even though Rabbit was here, he's so quiet.
He is being very quiet. But what he has done, Nicholas, is he has taken your Bloody Pooh and combined it with Chainsaw Man.
There you go.
See, that I love. I love that.
Yep.
That's fun.
Are you guys familiar with Chainsaw? I'm sure a few of you are, but
oh yeah.
How many of you actually enjoy Chainsaw Man?
Well,
I have not.
That's good.
Joy.
I've looked at the panels, and actually, I like the art direction, things like that. I think the art direction is fantastic. I haven't had a chance to actually look at the story yet.
Extremely perverse, Rosa.
Yeah.
It's very perverted. It's disgusting. It is. You guys often use the word hentai in the West to describe things, but hentai in Japan can be kind of that, but it also could be a much cuter and softer thing, right? The proper word here in Japan for what Chainsaw Man is skibet. That's
What's that?
word. It's foul and vulgar.
It's as bad as it can be.
It is really bad. And the thing that irritates the absolute shit out of me, Rosa, is I have elementary school kids in my school who love Chainsaw Man. And I want to literally strangle their parents. It's like, what are you doing?
No, yeah, I've had that happen.
Oh, that's like here in America, because my brother who's a teacher at a high school, and they walk around, they're like, "Did you see the new episode of Euphoria?" It's just like, oh my gosh, you're letting minors watch Euphoria, which is literally simulated child porn.
Yep.
Oh, good grief!
Oh yeah, if you didn't know that, don't ever watch Euphoria. They're literally filming like children having sex. Yeah, it's crazy.
What the?
Well, Chainsaw Man's not far off, really, in what it does, right? Because anytime, just like I did with my children when they were young, when the kids in school are talking about the anime they're watching, I'll check it out to see what it is they're watching. For me, it's mainly just to be culturally up to date, right? And so I did watch some Chainsaw Man, and damn, dude, I think I would put a A27 on that.
Wow.
What's that?
Yeah, it's definitely for older
what's
folks,
that?
more mature audience.
Adult 27 years and older.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, no,
Why
it's
would you have to
pretty-
be that old?
Dude,
like 18.
A rating over there?
Dude, no, it's not. I was just being witty, Eric.
Oh,
well, sorry, we didn't get that.
Yeah, we never get that, Chester. Sorry,
it went
much
over your
below
head
you.
then.
We don't have a yacht. We don't understand these things.
Zendaya stars in Euphoria.
Yeah, she's crazy, man. Oh my gosh, what a crazy person.
Is that good?
No, it's bad. Not a good idea.
Not bad.
Oh, Zendaya is a crazy person. And she's the one who's defending the content in the show, being like, "No, we're helping kids. We're helping them." Just like, oh, so you are actually targeting children for your show.
Oh my, no, oh my. Yeah, no, she's another really boring actress. Actually, another one of these new generations of boredom. But good to know. Softcore smut. Yeah, that would be a good translation, Jiminy. Good job. Junkyard Dunn says Chainsaw Man is enjoyable. Yeah, it is actually. It's just very adult. I didn't want to read it because of the stupid title, but yeah, I wouldn't let my son watch Chainsaw Man. Gave in for Kimetsu, but not this one. Well, Kimetsu no Yaiba, or the Devil's Blade is
Demon Slayer.
Well, but that's not what it actually translates into. Anyway, sorry, Demon Slayer. I apologize. But anyway, Demon Slayer. It has some adult tones and themes in it. It does, but a kid isn't going to catch them. They are subtle. It's like Bugs Bunny has adult humor in it, but the kids, it's hidden well. Kimetsu no Yaiba is the same. Chainsaw Man, no subtlety at all. Zero subtlety. Yes.
It's all in your face.
It is right in your face.
I do, as an adult, I do and casually enjoy Chainsaw Man, but I do think it is a little overhyped as far as how, like, compared to other things that exist. I think there are still like other better shows, but it is a good property. Like overall, it is a good property. But I just I did think that some people were a little too excited about it. As good as it was.
The end all be all.
I think it's because there hasn't been any adult animes in such a long time. That's the trouble. It's all kiddie crap, most of it, or like shonen and stuff.
Slice of life, or high school drama. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Remember, Fist of the North Star was a shonen anime.
My God, dude.
Like that
that's
was
what I wrote with.
Brutal.
Yeah,
that's why
that's what you
I
used to show
want that.
kids.
Yeah, but
Like,
but Andrew, the thing with a Fist of the North Star, it is brutal, but it's physically brutal. Chainsaw Man literally has forced pleasure via chainsaw. Literally.
No.
I won't say the word.
That's what I'm saying
will hack me for saying it.
But that's what I'm saying is with something with a property like Fist the North Star, why do we no longer have main characters that young boys can emulate, like Kenshiro, who is a big, strong, tough guy, and now we have all these like bitch baby main characters?
Yeah, no, I agree.
That's a good question.
Well, it looks like Bloody Pooh here is nobody's bitch.
No.
Yeah.
If you get into his way of honey, that you're in trouble.
Well, no, it's not true because we have here with Amy, Winnie, and myself are sharing a pot of honey.
That is so
Well, that's because
sweet.
you're friends.
We are buddies. We are war buddies. And if Winnie had to go to war, I'm definitely a dude he wants to take with him. That's for damn sure.
That's right. So next volume, you should be there then.
I should be because I shoot first.
Yeah.
And never ask questions.
Good. That's what we need.
Yes, that's definitely true. But that's super cute, Amy. Good job. Although I look like Hello Kitty, but I'm sure you did that on purpose. Thank you.
It.
I'm a cute bear. Aw. Her Winnie is right on model, though. It's really nice, Amy. She's not talking to me. Oh, God. All right, fine.
No.
You're in trouble, that means.
Be like that. Honey's doing some cool stuff, too. But I'm not to Honey yet. I'm in this rotation, I am up to the Amaran. Oh, dude, that's right on model Amaran. Good job, dude.
Thanks.
Amaran has...
Go ahead.
Amaran has skills.
Oh, he does actually have skills. Most people just don't look at the skills. They're always looking at the boobs.
Right.
Yeah.
Didn't I? I mentioned your lovely coloring and the sparkles.
Yeah, he does a good job with that. Yeah, his faces are pretty good. Sometimes they're really, really, really good. I do have a question for you, Nicholas, and I do apologize for the anthropological pedanticness. However, why are your Red Riding Hood, battalion? Why are they carrying Chinese daggers?
Because they want to.
Because it looks cool.
Because I like to mix all sorts of things. Yeah, the cool factor.
Yeah, really cool.
You're messing with my mind,
because I haven't,
dude.
No, that's because I haven't revealed the feudal area yet. That comes in the short story at the end.
Oh.
There's yeah, it's a mix of all certain different mythologies.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, there'll be some Japanese myths thrown in there as well.
Well,
not as.
No. Is she heavily freckled? Yeah. I can see.
Oh, dude, she should be. Don't ask, just do.
Go with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I noticed on your reference.
I like the freckles.
I know maybe it's just you've added like a film grain to the entire picture, but it looks like she's like very freckly.
Oh, that might have been the duotones that the artist was using. I had a few people that did some promo run on this, so that might have been that artist's choice to go with that.
Just go for it,
I'm not that talented.
Yeah. You know the thing is here, and I like just so you know, Nicholas, I prefer the Asian ladies. But anyway, but you don't find a lot of freckled Asian ladies. But I did see one a few years back, and I said, I want one.
They're like,
yeah, and then you did, and then you got one.
Yeah, but mine doesn't have freckles though.
Oh,
could always paint it on.
Yeah, just like splatter some paint in there and be like, wow,
fair.
Whoops, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Actually, the weird thing about my significant other's skin tone, she doesn't have any blemishes.
Oh, lucky.
She's just perfect.
Well, no,
those Japanese women, they stay out of the sun.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, but she's definitely porcelain, dude. But I like some blemishes.
I'm sure you love her anyway.
I do.
Just get a texture pen, and when she's sleeping, just start putting moles all over her face.
Fair. That is fair. But I forgive her imperfections.
I just like the idea of Chester like pouting at night, and she's like, "What's wrong?" What's wrong, honey? And he's just like, you don't have any blemishes on your skin.
Blemishes. That's true. Well, Jiminy Lucy Liu does have freckles. She's really sexy. And everyone here actually calls my wife Lucy. They say that she looks just like her. Without the sans freckles, however. Yeah.
Without the
Interesting.
that.
I don't know that she looks that much like Lucy, but everyone here seems to think so. I think it's just the freckles for me, though.
Well, you know what? That's easy enough to just put on. If you like dyeing your hair, if dyeing your hair red counts as having red hair, then
She runs across the
Just
house,
filling
me
those
chasing her with a
spaces.
black marker. Stand still!
Stop moving.
do. There, perfect.
Yeah,
And by
okay.
perfect, I mean
Oh my gosh.
perfect.
Although she is going through a bit of a time. Our dog is still hung on. I'm surprised he's still alive. But yeah, he's not in
Aw.
good shape.
Yeah,
He's
last week you said he's going to die today.
I didn't
I was
think
like,
he
oh,
would make
wow.
it today. I really, really didn't. He looked much better like 4 or 5 days after, but he's starting to look bad again. He's in the last legs of it. But you know, I've had many animals, so I'm used to it. She's never had a pet before, so
Really?
So,
How old is he?
15.
that's pretty old.
Miniature Schnauzer. He's
Yeah.
actually several years past his due date.
Oh.
Yes, some breeds live as long as that. I have a Great Pyrenean. She's huge. She was like 125 or 100, and she's 14 years old.
Yeah.
And that's really old for that age. And I always know every time I hear it's actually doing well, but I still like wake her up really gently, like, "Are you still with me? Are you still with me?"
You're still alive.
Making sure you're still breathing.
That's my girl. Take care.
But you know, it is what it is. And of course, my
Yeah.
son is back here with us for a month before he goes to Tokyo. But he is definitely his mother's son. They are very similar characters, so he's all worried and caring for him and you know, all those kind of little things. And I'm like, alrighty, you're not my.
I agree. You're lucky to have such wonderful people in your life.
Yeah, I don't
They
know
sound
how though, because you know, I'm not nice.
You're probably more so than you let on, or they wouldn't love you as much as you do. As they do.
Fair. Well, or they just don't have a choice.
I
in
don't
the
think
matter.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He's just putting on a front for the show.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I am an amazing
Hey, so is your
actor.
son going to
Makes
come
for a
on the
better
show
show.
sometime?
Yeah.
And talk to a bunch of lame old people? I doubt it. Yeah.
I'm not old.
Actually, what am I talking about? He's super nice. He would be so nice and sweet and sickly. You guys would be, oh my god. But he's still manly though. At least I succeeded in that. I think the rugby helped a lot with that. But his hobby is bodybuilding. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah, well, he brought with him. He came on the train, right, and picked him up, brought him home. He had a very small luggage box, well, one of the ones to carry-ons, the one you put on the planes, and a large bag in his hand. I'm like, what the hell is this? Protein whey? He literally, it was the same size as his luggage. He brought whey protein. That was the most important thing for him to carry. I was like, all right.
He's a Japanese bodybuilder though, so he's probably like a solid 140 pounds, right?
Oh no, he's got my DNA in him, dude. No. I say he's probably a good 170, 175 now.
So the other Japanese bodybuilders are a solid 140 pounds.
Oh yeah, no, they're teeny. Yeah,
One's
they're teeny. He's giant. Yeah, he's big compared to them. He's still smaller than me, but you know, he won't. Unfortunately, he won't get my height. But he is filling out. He's taking it seriously. He's in good shape. I don't do that kind of. I used to work out like that when I was young, but I don't do it anymore. But you know, one of the things that helped me, and also as an aside, helped him. If you play football a lot as a kid, and particularly if you're on the defense, you get very wide. Your body gets wide. right?
Oh my goodness.
Because you're growing up playing the sport and your body's adjusting to what you're doing, right? And that wideness, if you apply it, can turn out really, really good in something like, say, bodybuilding, right? So
Cool.
yeah,
Well, I'm glad it's working.
Yeah, no, I think so. Well, maybe he'll stick with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think so.
Yay.
Yeah, but he is way too nice.
Aw, that's awesome.
No. Men are not meant to be nice.
Well, I'm sure he's
Here, son, watch more Fist of the North Star.
Yeah.
No, Kenshiro's nice. He's a nice guy. He's a hero.
He is a hero. Yeah, that's true. That is true.
There you go.
Although, even though they were raised on Western comic books, he doesn't get the concept. And I kind of understand where he's coming from. Because here in Japan, you'll have a single creator create his thing, and he'll tell the story, and then it's over.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. And he doesn't understand, why would someone else be writing and drawing Spider-Man? That doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah, it's really super annoying.
That's why we don't have a season 2 of High School of the Dead.
Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. I'll tell him that everyone
Some days I
agrees.
wish other people would stop doing that.
Yeah, well, just create your own stuff. I wish they'd stop copying everything and touching everything. It's like, stop touching it. Can I still do Bill Cosby skits? Am I allowed, Eric?
Sure. I mean, that was before we knew anything about him. Yeah.
Well, I mean, and even though that we now know stuff about him, is it changed? He
He's
had
still
drugs
funny.
with girls. They
He was
agreed.
still funny.
His jokes are still very funny.
They are, but I still
He
don't
told very
understand the
good
whole
jokes.
outrage about Bill Cosby. He had drugs with girls. He didn't roofie them. He had drugs with girls. And
Well, that was the whole Me Too witch hunt.
Yeah, but they had drugs with him. Some of them even brought the drugs. So I still don't understand what Bill Cosby did wrong. Can someone explain it to me?
Oh my gosh.
Well, he's out of jail now, so.
Well, yeah, because he was.
Oh, is he really?
Illegally imprisoned. Yeah.
He is talking about going back on tour.
Oops.
Yeah, maybe. I
That'd be
mean, you know,
interesting.
the sad thing about that is because I don't know all the actual details, because all I know is what I just said, because that's all they showed us. But I do know that he's one of the few older black men that fights to, like Morgan Freeman, fights to rectify and straighten the black community. He doesn't like the nonsense. He's like, no, we need to better ourselves. He's that kind of. Maybe that's what got him in trouble. Maybe he pissed old Oprah off or something.
Well, that's just it. He's probably, turning tail on the agenda of the Hollywood agenda. They're like, we got to stop this. What did he do in the past? Oh, he took drugs with women.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and I guess, because he did a lot of kid shows and stuff, and I guess that tarnishes a bit, sure. But I don't know what he did illegal, and of course he didn't, which is why he's out, right? Because it was an absolute witch hunt, and it's proven, and he's going to end up making more money off of it. He's going to sue everybody, and he should. But it was just, I still don't understand what all the hubbub was about. I mean, all he did was have drugs with women. There are many, 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 many men who have had drugs with women, me included.
About to say, including Chester.
Uh-oh, you're going to get thrown in prison.
Uh-oh. You had drugs with women? How dare you?
Especially in Japan.
You are the superior race. You're supposed to look out for the weaker, inferior women. What are you doing? Because that's what it sounds like to me. Seriously. I don't know why the women aren't upset about the Me Too thing, because it's literally saying you are weaker and ineffectual. The men have to take responsibility not only for themselves, but for you too.
I'm staying notably silent in this entire.
So let's talk about some poo.
I need to get coffee anyway, so I'm going to do that.
Poo would be better, yes.
Yeah,
Poo
you guys
would be
get onto
better
your
than
bloody
that.
poos, and I'm going to get some coffee with no blood or poos.
All right.
Jeff, you're in charge.
Do it, Jeff.
Of course I am.
Hi, Jeff.
Let you up. Blaming.
Hi, Amy. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Rosa.
Hi. So how's the book doing?
Book is doing remarkably good.
Remarkably good.
Yeah, I sold my release. I sold 3 times the number of books I sold the entire month of March last year.
Woo!
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
pretty good.
The paperback was just about a wash, and of course, I had some audiobook sales that went on, and at a very surprising place. Matter of fact, I had at least, I think it's like 8 different audiobook purchases in this month. So
Really?
from a vendor that I didn't know I even had fans at.
Really? Who was?
Biblioteca or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's one of those ones where you look at it, you go, "What's this?" And they're like, "Holy cow!"
And my first review came in, and it was 5 stars. So, from a reader of the last book, he really liked it.
I still haven't gotten onto this one yet, and I've got to do it because now we're going to base all the books of all the people.
Yeah.
You're
Yes,
laughing.
and both Rosa and I are going to BaseCon this year, which is a writer / creator convention in
Michigan,
Western
Michigan. Yeah.
Nice. Is that the same one you went to last time?
Yes.
Oh, cool. How was it?
It was fun.
It was kind of fun, yeah.
It's
kind of fun.
It was okay. I'm going back another time.
Well, if you're going all the way from Texas, it must be a lot of fun, Rosa.
The people are just extraordinary, and the fact that John Carmack showed up out of nowhere, just hey, I'm coming. Literally, it sort of ended up being like a camp for writers in the woods. I don't even know how to explain it.
Oh wow, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah. You go out there and it's like, hey, I'm out here in the woods, and you go to the camp, and there's just people sitting around in the grass talking, and you go over, and it's like the creator of Doom, and he's like talking about AI or something, and I'm like, I'm way out of my league on this.
I was like, okay, this is my day suddenly. How awesome!
No, it's like I wrote a book once. I founded a multi-million-dollar company and put rockets in space. I wrote on paper. I made a picture of a man.
There you go.
Best I can do. Yeah.
Well, it's coming along, and you made 8 books, so that's a lot more than 1 book.
Yeah, actually, right now I'm on number 10. Believe it or not.
Wow.
Oh, awesome.
I have to get them all out, but that's because I write I'll write a full series. I'll write the whole thing all at once because it's a big long arc. So I write the whole all at once, so that way it's all done from start to finish. So I can go back and I can go, oh, here's this plot hole. I forgot to mention this back in book 6, so I go back and mention it.
Ah, handy.
It went so pretty.
That's a cool idea.
We forgot the chupacabra by the side of the road back in book 6, and we never went and picked him up. And then you just go get him, tell him you're sorry.
That's nice. Oh no, wait, he's still waiting for us.
Yes, he's still waiting for us by the side of the
road. If they're not here in another 10 minutes, I'm getting an Uber.
That's right. just leave them there at school, and they're just waiting for you. Sad. Darkness falls. They don't know where people.
Aww.
Have y'all ever been left at school? Just left there?
That would have to.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I know.
I wonder how long I mean, do you have to did you miss the bus, or was someone supposed to pick you up?
We didn't have cell phones or anything, and the school was closed. So I was just sitting there waiting, 8 p.m. It's dark, and everybody thinks I'm probably home and mom's at work, and I'm like, I'm gonna die here, aren't I? It's like they're gonna turn one of those missing kid reports, and it ain't gonna be pretty. And that, I was lucky. Somebody found missing and rolled up.
Somebody finally went, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we're missing someone.
Yeah, we're missing someone. Oh, Maggie, we forgot her. Too bad. and I'm that kind of person. I was
not likely to. That would never happen. Okay, no, it totally happens sometimes. Being a parent.
Being a parent is really hard.
Yeah. So once in a while. It's not just the Home Alone movie, right?
Yeah, no, that happens to people. Nick, what's the most thing that you looked at thought, how could I actually do that as a parent? How did I screw up?
Oh gosh, that is. Oh. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if I have an answer for that. There's too many on my list.
No. It's not just on Nick, although he's the guest. He's supposed to provide us with entertainment. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
Jump in if you really felt like you could.
The audiobooks are distributed through Bibliotheca.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of a cool name.
Yeah, it's a library service actually.
Oh,
yeah.
Drive.
Let's see if I can look it up here. No,
Yeah,
I can't.
Heard of them. I did Overdrive on mine, which is like some sort of other thing.
Yeah, I have Overdrive. I'm on Overdrive as well.
Are you good?
Yeah. So, but yeah, and of course I haven't seen Diddly Squat from Audible, so. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting because you think that that's a pretty well-known service, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Which one is that you're talking about?
Audible.
Yeah.
Audible. No, what's that?
But the thing about Audible is if you're a large author, people will pick up your books, but if you're like me, so you kind of have to do advertising, and I haven't quite figured that part out yet.
Either.
Gotcha. That's like anywhere. That stinks.
Yep. The thing I did do, however, is I managed to break even with my ad spending, which I thought,
Yeah.
that was another great sign.
Oh, geez, I've got to do something about ads. I guess I'm going to have to take some out or something. Like actually do. Jeff, advise me.
Yeah, well, when you're ready, let me know and we'll help you. You got to do a lot of experimentation first.
I guess I'm ready. I don't know. I'm still
really,
working.
It's really the experimenting part is really not that expensive, but it depends on that. There's a lot of factors involved, so you can kind of like sort of experiment a little bit, and like maybe spend $10 here or there, trying different things with different outlets.
What kind of advertising are you looking to do?
For the book, I've got to do the series, and because I've got an established brand now, it's actually a little easier. And I originally said the same thing, like do or just beat it to death, get the series done.
You're cutting out a lot, Rosa.
Yeah, we're losing
You're breaking up. You're breaking up, Captain.
It's probably my internet. My internet's got something going on with it. It looks like.
They sound fine now.
Okay, I had to.
And then you don't.
Only the important parts is what we miss.
No, they think yes. But
Okay,
yeah,
the treasure is hidden at.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, if it's going to cut out the important parts, like, okay, where's the treasure hidden?
Well, if I just wanted to point out with my advertising that I did, if you're probably a little bit interested in different options, I actually found that advertising on Facebook is not only really easy, but it's actually kind of effective.
I agree with that.
Yeah, because like Facebook, it's funny because Facebook isn't really seen as anything useful in the current day and age. It's kind of an old tech social media, and not many people use it. But you can target specific audiences, like you can customize and target specific audiences through tags on the Facebook thing, and it transfers to Instagram as well. So you run ads on Facebook, and it parallels those ads onto Instagram, and so you automatically get two social medias, and then you basically just name how much money you're going to throw into it, and then it tells you the range of viewers that you'll get over the course of days that you also set. So you can really do a lot of experimenting with how much you want to spend for certain periods, and then you can run multiple ads at the same time and then see which ones were really effective, and then take the ones that were really effective and run those ones for longer.
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring out what to do. I don't match my demographic. That's really weird. So because Facebook knows it sees me and it says, "Oh, you're a 60-year-old woman, so you must be writing about things that 60-year-old women would be interested." And the truth is, some are. I have some older readers that are women. They're pulp readers. I have pulp readers and science fiction readers, and the greater demographic is male at this time. Although I have some fantastic female readers.
Well, the thing is when you set up the ads, you specify the groups you want to target, and you can specify whether you want to just target women or men.
Yeah, that's another thing you can do.
And I mean,
and age groups as well.
And then when you do your testing, you will get back specs on like how many women clicked your ads, how many men clicked your ads. It's broken down by age. Yep. And you can get they have new. If you go into the meta advertising, you can go in there and check your. You can check certain stats to see, how your sales performed. Like I've been screwing around with Facebook ads for a while, and I had groups set up, and actually this time I had a very effective rate, and I think that's part of the sales. I had a very effective click-through rate, and I could actually chart. I was looking at my graphs daily, and I could actually chart the click-through rate for when the ad started all the way down to when it finally ended. And it was kind of interesting because it would go up very early, and then it would just slowly sort of drift down. By the time it ended, which giving me an idea that I can only run that ad for maybe so many days. But I mean, so there's lots of things you can do, and you can play around a lot with who you're going to target. Like find a bunch of groups you want to target and then add something that includes novel or audiobook. It's just stuff like that. So you can kind of limit it and get a sort of a community or a community you're going to target.
Yeah. You also want, things like pop culture that would relate to it. So if they if it's apocalyptic and it's desert based, then you can do Fallout. Fans of the Fallout series or Bethesda games, they'll like this. You can target specific groups, including fandoms, which is really nice.
Yes,
because that's what I did. Go ahead, man. No, you go first.
Okay, I was running Winnie the Pooh Facebook ads, and some people must have still been confused that Disney they thought Disney still owned it, so I got a bunch of copyright claims and actually lost my page for a week.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, that's not fair.
No, that was not fun at all. And they still charged me.
Yes, and that was one of the reasons I actually pulled back. I started off with one of mine, and it wasn't getting, even though I did put in the demographics and stuff, and I don't know if it's because it knew my past posting history or something like that, and it wasn't hitting, and I still didn't get. And then I had another friend of mine who was doing heavy advertising, and he was had a suppression actually that I went up and I looked for him. I couldn't find him. I couldn't find his product. I went and tried to find the ad itself and wasn't able to pull anything down. And he said, "Hey, can you see this on this other end?" And it turned out that Facebook was blocking me from seeing certain things because he had a particular political mindset, and it was not on his page. It wasn't on his product, but because it was related to survivalism, it had some things about survivalists because he's a plant guy. He actually works with plants, and he talks about how you gather this. And they had somehow gotten in that mindset that survivalism equaled something else. And it literally put a disclaimer on it when I pulled it up that said, if you think this person is involved with some sort of activity, please notify DHS. And I'm like, dude, for real.
Jeez.
And so it really made me pull back a lot because I'm like, wow, because I'm associated with this person. If I put an ad out, are they going to put a warning on it? But
no,
because I'm associated with some pretty, I'm in that writer dojo group, and Larry Correa is pretty vocal.
Yeah,
and so if I got tagged, it would be because of that. But they haven't done anything like that to me. So so long as you keep your ad pretty much kind of like directly towards the book and keep a lot of the political messaging out.
Yeah.
And just kind of be a little bit cunning about your ad, about trying to entice them to get your book. It'll run just fine.
Huh. Yeah, I've got to look at it again because I need to do the advertising and I just haven't done it. I'm shocked that we've actually had sales and stuff because I haven't done. Just sort of sat on it.
Well, I mean, you've been shilling your book, so you got interviewed by Blaine. What's his name? Blaine Pardo or something like that.
They nominated for some awards.
He nominated for an award.
With that, yes. Amy and Honey helped me write it. And I had to turn in. It was like an essay about what I believed in cool stuff, and they helped me in the middle of the night. That was so sweet, y'all. That was so good. Yeah, that's the only reason I get by. I rely heavily on the kindness of strangers to help me.
I think the Lord puts people together for a reason, It's great.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm into that.
All of a sudden, it turned into a hug fest on here. I love you.
Oh,
So beautiful. But always a scary thing because you're never sure if I put my money into this. What if they change their mind?
Yeah.
Or if they decide they don't want me to show up. And so I'm really excited to hear that this is working out because that means that it's something I can take the time to actually invest in and not be.
Yeah, you should. It's worth it. And they actually just recently overhauled the advertising system, so it's a lot easier. It's a lot more streamlined. You can't advertise to anybody under 18 anymore. You actually used to be able to send advertisements to to 13 and up, but now it's 18 and up only.
Wow.
So,
yeah, but it is kind of confusing to try and it's kind of confusing to try and kind of move around stuff. It took me a while to figure it out.
Yeah, I was vetted into when it was really difficult to use, and so when they upgraded, I was like, this is great. I know how to do this.
And Amazon basically has the same freaking interface, and I can't stand it.
Done Amazon yet?
I'm doing Amazon right now, and basically no, actually I don't like it, but basically what you do is you set it up with low bids, and your initial one is to do like an automatic keyword matching and setting it up with low bids so that you can gather what keywords your book is hitting. And then you go back and you do manual targeting of those keywords and you set your bids on them.
I'm guessing you have to have an Amazon product to advertise on Amazon though, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But the thing is that once you get your keywords, you can go in there and set bids on keywords and see how many show up, how many get the bids, or how many get a bid on a keyword to eventually get a click. And the other part is the other thing is you can run like a $1 a day test, and it will gather you keywords for you. So you could spend like $20 and have your test run for 20 days at $1 a day, and you may not get anybody clicking on your book, but you will get the keywords that trapped it. So
then yeah, that might be worth it just for that because I don't think what we're getting hit.
I think my first keyword, Jeff, would be book.
There you go.
Start your list.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Chester.
Thank you.
Hey.
Well, the other thing too is that it will associate your name with other authors, so you know what other authors, the other authors that people look up that are similar to your book, that you can kind of use as your keywords.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, if your book is similar to Piers Anthony, I'll definitely buy it.
I have no idea who Piers Anthony is.
I know.
Piers, isn't he the BBC commentator?
No, that's Piers Morgan.
It's Piers Morgan.
Oh, a silver chameleon.
I'm doing my best here.
No, Piers Anthony was a writer, very popular in the 70s and 80s, and he had a very iambic pentameter way of writing, which I liked.
Exciting.
That's cool.
I've got to go here in just a second, guys. I just got a storm popped up, and I'm hearing it coming. So I probably got it.
So I mentioned Piers Anthony, and you run away. So sad.
I ran away. I'm not
going to throw on her superhero
Summon the
costume and
storm.
chase after the storm.
Yeah,
That's right.
I love you
Right,
all.
Jiminy? He is
Nobody
big.
warned my-
Bye,
I'm
bye,
gonna-
Rosa.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Rosa. Thank
Hi,
you.
Rosa.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
I'll post the draw along. So it's picked,
Awesome.
but it's not finished. So don't judge me. I love you.
Bye, Rosa.
I love you.
You're fine. Bye. Stay safe.
Bye.
Okay. What you guys are saying? Go ahead and continue.
Well, our conversation was geared towards Rosa, so now she was asking about everything.
And scene.
Yeah, and
And scene.
finish.
Yeah. You remember back when we were kids, Eric, there was a TV show on. It was something Junction. It was like a kind of Western setting.
Petticoat?
Petticoat
Yes.
Junction.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you.
that's it.
Yes,
Yeah.
Petticoat Junction. Amy, why do I look like the old man from Petticoat Junction?
Do you?
Yes, I do.
I was looking at your
Because-
icon here and trying to figure out what
Well, you
colors.
specifically said the key word, old man.
Yes. This makes me
Because you
sad.
are an old man.
Just because I'm old, it doesn't mean I want the youngins to look at me that way.
I still want to be a cool old guy.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we need to do
I have a wallet chain and everything.
I do. I have a pocket watch.
Nice. That's even better.
You have a problem with my pocket watch?
Very stylish.
Less eyebrows.
My brother had a pocket.
You know the old dude in the hat from Petticoat Junction, or even better, the old engineer.
You know, there was a time in the 70s where pocket watches came back in vogue. Did you know that?
I'm sure. Yeah.
My dad bought one.
I have a very nice pocket watch. Thank you very much. It's vintage from 1893, I think.
We still had pocket watches from some of my family from like the 1800s.
Oh,
and they were being refurbished and somebody stole them.
Oh, heaven.
Oh,
no.
dude, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Why are you always so depressing?
Oh, poor Dad. Well,
That's okay. It's all right.
No, that sucks, dude.
Yeah, I just
No,
miss
I
my
know.
pocket watches is all.
Is
Gotta
he
miss
the
the
Eeyore of the
stock
group?
Yes, he is. He is, sir. He is.
My great uncle had an antique gun collection too,
Ooh.
and that got stolen as well.
Oh,
Although
my
they
God.
Why are you letting
They
these
recovered
people
some of
steal
it.
all your old stuff?
I know, dude.
Well, then it wasn't my old stuff.
it was somebody else's.
But yeah, I think he left. He had a cabin up in the UP, and I think he left it there over the winter. And during the winter, some of the locals, will kind of do a little bit of backwoods shopping, and they busted into his cabin, took his stereo and his and that antique collection, and they stole. He was a doctor, and oftentimes back then, if your patients couldn't pay, usually the doctor said, you can go without paying because that was the way doctors worked, Hippocratic Oath thing and all. But back then, people had a lot of pride, and you paid your debts, and if they couldn't pay in money, they would pay with whatever they had. Like one time he got paid with the chicken.
chicken?
And a chicken.
Oh, nice.
Took it home. And they didn't know what to do with it. Well, they did know what to do with it, but I guess my aunt didn't want to, cut its head off, so he had to go do that. A patient of his crocheted a rug that he had in front of his fireplace, and he cherished that rug, and he complained about that rug being stolen for years afterwards because it was a very special thing to him. It was given to him by one of his patients.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my
The
gosh.
Kid
Now
Rock
that
stole
I
everything?
brought the mood down into the gutter.
Yes. Which is your
Oh, bother.
Thanks for noticing me.
Oh no.
Oh,
No one
No,
wants to see
my
me
great
on my
uncle.
birthday.
My great uncle was beloved by his patients. That is one thing. He was beloved by his patients. And he was a very nice guy.
Sounds
He's
like
one
a
of
good
those
time.
guys. One of those guys. He's always happy to see you. Never said a bad word about anybody.
Wow.
Just like
That's
me.
so-
Sounds like me.
Yeah, just like Chester.
Oh wow, amazing.
Yeah,
It's uncanny.
Not quite.
Uncanny. Everyone loves me.
There you go.
Yeah.
And you love everyone.
Yeah, I do. Well, locally, it's actually true. The Japanese Chester is not the same as the YouTube Chester. It is French.
If they knew,
If
you
they
would
only
not be
knew.
Japanese anymore.
That's true.
Yeah, they wouldn't be fondling. The old ladies wouldn't be fondling your buttocks.
Dude, why
they
do old
knew.
ladies always touch my ass and my abs?
We need some better manners.
Must be an old lady thing.
I get it. I know, dude.
I worked at a senior citizen living space for a while, and that was primarily like the number one thing that occurred to all male staff members.
Oh no.
No.
You'd walk in on a few of them, and they would solicit you on the spot, and you're like, nope, gotta go.
Yeah, but I'm sure the women got it too, right? Nurses got it too.
Not as often. No.
Huh.
No.
It's interesting.
Really weird.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So you're not a cougar chaser, are you, Nicholas?
No.
Yeah.
Not at this point in life, no.
Well, my wife calls me the Bachan magnet.
That's so good.
Bachan means middle-aged woman here in Japan.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness.
I get a lot of middle-aged ladies wanting to touch the butt.
Oh, heavens.
Hey, it's good for business, Amy.
Okay, well,
What?
all right.
What kind of business?
Well, they pay me money to spend time with me. Really, is what they do. I'm kind of an
You're a
English gigolo.
hooker.
I mean, I am. I'm an
You know,
English hooker.
I was just about to
type
say.
of
I keep having David Lee Ross version. I'm just a gigolo going
Just
through my
a
head right
gigolo?
now.
Just a gigolo. And everywhere I go,
Goes on without me.
life goes on.
Ba-ba-da.
without me. Ba-da-da-da. Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. The thing is, Hendra, it's true.
Mhm.
It's very, very true. I don't know. Whatever.
Should you have a hat or anything in particular about him?
Who, Winnie or me?
You.
Oh, I wear a cabinet hat.
A cabin
What?
hat?
It's kind of like a driver's hat, but a little more boisterous.
A cabin hat.
Cabinet
Ew.
hat.
A
A leather
cabinet.
one. A brown leather
This requires a
cabinet hat.
Google search now.
Cabinet.
It's like a driving cap, but it's a little more
A little
top
different?
heavy.
Oh my gosh. The first thing it came up with was one of those little tiny like pill boxes that have veils over them. I must have misspelled it. That can't
That
be
would
the
be
sort of-
it.
Nope, that's it.
Yep, that'll be it. There we go. That's what I get for asking.
Oh gosh.
no. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm not seeing a search for either.
Although it would be kind of a funny thing for like a bear
Let's
couple
call
in
it
a
a
car.
cabinet hat. What else would we call it, Eric?
Are you sure it's not called a cabbie hat?
No, it's a cabinet. I'll check.
Talk
cabbie.
about a bucket hat.
I'll check cabbie. We'll see. Oh yeah,
like
it is a cabbie hat.
Cabbie hat.
Well, we call them cabinets, though.
Cabbie
That's fine.
hat.
I have one here. I'll show you. I'll share it.
Oh, I wear those. Okay, never mind.
Here you go. I'm sharing on my screen. You can see what it is.
Okay, let's go find it.
It's actually very similar to the one I
nice
have.
hat.
So for the one I have is has a little more on the sides, but man, it's the same kind of hat. This kind of hat. We always call them
That kind-
cabinets.
Maybe that's where the
Interesting.
shoulder name came from. Cabbie.
Maybe.
No, because the cabbies wore
Cabbies
those
wore 'em,
hats
yeah. No,
in England.
Well, I could easily be wrong. It happens from time to time. But you're right.
They don't
Cabbie
have-
hat brought it up immediately. So there you go.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Now let's see.
This is a
One
very
or two.
handsome young man wearing his hat there. That's very nice.
Yes. It's a very nice.
Very nice. Oh, I keep
Very
going back to
nice.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. That's not what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. All right.
There you go.
And let me continue on. I was continuing. Oh, there you
Time we got left, Chester.
go. You guys have yourself. Let's see here. 17 minutes. 17 minutes.
Really?
Yes, you do. Yes.
wow.
So keep in mind, of course, that at the end we're going to throw all the art for you again, and Jeff, of course, is going to drop the straw poll where you guys can go and vote. We do appreciate it, and we'll take a look at any of the draw-alongs once again. Hopefully, you are drawing along. You can go to Kickstarter and see Blood and not Blood and Honey. It's Winnie the Pooh Demon Hunter on Kickstarter, and there's a lot of visual information there. So hopefully, you guys will throw together a draw along. We'll take a look at the end of the show. You can drop it on our Discord in that particular folder, or you can go over to Twitter at hashtag DNQFE. Once again, hashtag DNQFE. And I'm curious, does Blue Moon like Winnie the Pooh, or is he on the list as well?
Oh, that should be interesting.
Yeah.
I guess we will be finding out.
We will be finding out, yes. Does Chester Busby watch Kamen Rider? Ethereal Dragon wants to know. I watched some when my kids were little. Kamen Rider is very much a little kid show. I mean, like preschool, kindergarten level, right? Just like Ultraman. And that's fine. It's great content for the kids. They did love it. So I have seen it. Yeah. For sure.
Why do you think that would be the same thing as Thomas the Tank?
Yeah, it's similar. I mean, it's very kiddie. It's for little kids. The concepts are super simple. Fight evil. It's great. Yeah.
Bad guys.
Bad guys. And my son loved Thomas, but the reason he loved Thomas doesn't really quantify in this conversation, because when my son was a little boy, he was obsessed with the color blue.
Oh, wow.
Everything had to be blue. All his toys had to be blue.
Interesting.
His clothing had to be blue. His food had to be blue. Of course, I did not acquiesce. But nevertheless, he wanted blue, and he would cry if he didn't have his blue.
Well, he missed the Bluey age. That
I
stinks.
guess.
Oh,
Well, he had Blue's Clues.
well, that's something anyway.
Yeah, he had Bear in the Big Blue House, and I think Bear in
I
the Big Blue House had.
Oh yeah, Baron the Big
Blue
Blue House is
something.
dope.
I found your cabinet hat. It's in the general chat.
Thank you. Let me go check it. No, that's a gay man's hat.
Specifically, that's his hat. You found it.
Chester's
Yeah.
cabinet hat. No, that's not what my hat looks like. I am not a Leatherman wishing to be a Nazi S&M'er. But they don't even use that anymore. They don't use S&M anymore. What's the new terminology, Eric? Eric goes silent.
BDSM?
Why would Eric know that?
I know.
BD. So what? Why change it? What's the BD for?
I don't think anyone wants to know.
Not really, but I kind of do now.
Google it.
I got to talk to that after the show.
I don't know why people always changing words. We already have words for shit. Like you see all of these damn chefs, the YouTube chefs and the TV chefs and stuff, they're all using the Japanese word umami, umami, umami. We have an English word for this. It's called savory.
Ah.
I always the way I always understood it was umami was a word that had no translation.
No, it's how Japanese say savory.
Oh,
it
okay.
translates very directly, unlike many Japanese words. I just don't get it. Why you got to change words?
Well, I mean, Japanese people steal our words all the time. So.
Well, everyone steals words. That is fair. But I mean, do you know how long it took those poor fellows over at Oxford to complete that damn dictionary?
Probably like a year and a half.
Decades.
Oh. Yeah.
At least a couple weeks.
Decades.
At least a couple of weeks.
One of the greatest research projects in human history, actually.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'm not being hyperbolic at all. Quite impressive.
That's awesome. Saying, hey, we're going to map every word in the English language.
And not only that, it's history. It's meaning it's complete etymology. It's very impressive. Yep. And here are these modern folks we're gonna change it. Dude, it irritates me.
No, I heard somewhere this is my understanding of the word's usage, but like an onion might be savory, but wouldn't umami is almost more like meaty in particular. Do you think there's a or that would be a difference between culinary and like a literal definition?
Well, savory meaning not sweet or salty or or what have you, but mainly it means not sweet, right? Savory, but it's something that lingers in the mouth, and that's exactly what umami means. It's something that lingers on the palate. It's literally a direct translation. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just more of the newism.
Newism. You got to look out for that.
You do. That's why I wear a cabinet hat.
That's right. And hopefully it looks like this one.
Oh,
and not
take a look.
I'm working on it.
It looks more like Jeff's S&M hat. Oh, great.
It does? Okay, so can you bring that one back up? Because the only ones I had was the little flowery one.
Let me do that. Here you go.
Okay, so what have we got here? All right, so the top collapses onto. This is going to be interesting. Okay. I'm going
to make a big screen for the world to see.
There you go. So everybody can know your hat.
Yeah, it's actually the same color as my hat.
Oh,
nice. I like leather accents. I have my leather hat, my leather bag, which I cannot carry in America, but here in Japan I'm allowed, and my leather shoes. I like leather accents, brown leather accents, this kind of brown.
They're very nice and very durable.
Yes, they are. Yes. And I oil them, and I care for them, and I caress them.
They're the best then, huh? What lucky hats and bags and stuff.
Yeah, what a shame that American men can't carry bags, dude. That's really a bummer.
That's what we have cargo pants for.
It's fair. There's ways around it, but I mean, I understand it. I'm an American, but bags are handy, dude. I carry my tablet in it. It's got my keys. It's got all my survival gear, urban survival gear, which is very important. It has my glass case in it. My key. It's just useful, dude.
That is true.
But in America, you can't carry one.
Yeah, that does seem kind of funny. I guess there are some messenger.
I mean, you can, but it's just weird.
Yeah, no, it's homosexual. I don't want to have people keep pointing and laughing. Homosexual,
You guys got a bag. You have a purse.
It's ridiculous.
It's the bear. We found the bear.
That's true. And my wife always jokes because she knows I'm an American and I can't do that. So she always refers to it as my purse. Damn woman.
That's hilarious. Good for her.
Good for her. Right.
Man bag.
Man bag.
The man bag.
It starts. But I mean, it is really unfortunate because it's so useful thing. Because I can carry all the gear I need, and then when I go like out to a restaurant or shopping or whatever with my wife, because mainly I'm just the carrier, I'm labor. So I leave the bag in the car, and I just detach the you know how the new cars you have that fob that unlocks and locks your car automatically. You don't use keys anymore. You know what I mean. I don't know what you just some kind of automatic fob. But I just take that off my key ring, throw it in my pocket, and I'm traveling light, man. And if I need anything, it's in the bag. Well, I can just go back to the car.
That's not too big a deal. Oh man, I have to admit, having pockets is nice. I have a couple of dresses that do have pockets in them, which is kind of amazing. And I wear those dresses a lot because it can be good to be like, I only need like my keys and my card and my. Hey, wait a minute, dump. Yeah, that is kind of nice to not always have to have your huge bag with you.
Ooh, those are the sexy little country girl dresses too. I like those.
Well, they're handy. I actually have an apron that I use for when like I'm painting and stuff, and that's got pockets on the front of it. So sometimes if I'm cleaning,
do you wear anything other than the apron?
Well, the dress or whatever else I had.
No, that's a shame.
So, but anything that doesn't have
wasted opportunity, Amy.
No, you need to have pockets once in a while.
That's true. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Aprons are useful. It's actually funny over here. Andrew can attest to this, and Junkyard Done as well. The older generation, like around my age and older, the ladies, always the housewives, they have these kind of aprons they wear, and you can tell the age and the generation by the type of apron. But when they go out for their daily shopping, because Japanese shop every day. It's not like in the West we tend to go once a week. They go daily, and they go out and they keep their apron on when they go into public. It's actually a fashion statement.
Oh, neat.
You know what I mean, Andrew?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
It's cute. My wife has initially refused to be part of that. But then she did. But hers is a really tight, minimalistic denim apron. So
cute. So it's like kind of like what you would see like a waiter or waitress wearing,
something
like that kind of.
Yeah, more akin to that. Yeah, that's true. Short and not as functional. Because some of the older generation ladies, I mean, they're just fully decked out. I mean, and you know what I mean, like the true bachan, right? The true baba.
Yeah, I do.
That's incredible.
It is. Because there's another thing about Japanese fashion that's very interesting. That's quite different from the West. They do not ever dress sexy. You do not see bust lines. You never see cleavage. You don't even see calves half the damn time, dude. Unless it's on a little kid, like a girl, right? It's not their fashion. They don't dress that way. They are layered people. Like an onion.
It's like really hot.
Yeah, you would think so, especially the ladies, because they'll wear these long sleeve gloves and big old giant hats because they don't want the sun touching them at all.
Oh.
They are anti-sun people.
Oh wow. Do you have air conditioning everywhere? Hopefully.
Oh yeah. Modern conveniences. Junkyard Dunn says my wife's mom is still like that. Yeah, they are. So's mine. My mother-in-law. I can't even get my wife to go shopping lately. Why?
That's pretty good.
That sounds like a powerful story.
No, Junkyard, he understands exactly. He's the same situation as me. He says, but yeah, I still use a backpack instead of a bag because America. Yeah, no, I gave up on that. I'm like, screw it, because I have a very nice bag. I instead of wasting money every couple of years on one, I went and bought a really nice one, and it's good. I've had it for a long time. I take care of it, and anywhere else in the world I travel, I can wear that bag, and there's men all around me using bags to carry their life in them. Everywhere in Europe I go, Asia, no problem. The only place I can't use the damn bag is America.
I mean, I've got a messenger bag. That's
but that's more work related. I'm talking to the tighter. Mine's just big enough to perfectly fit my Apple Pro tablet in it. It's just
okay. So I've got a good reference for your hat. Now can we get a reference for your bag?
Oh God. Okay. Let me check. I know that's better. That looks better. Less S&M.
Yay!
It's good. Okay. So let me go and find my bag. Oh goodness. I guess I would call it a haversack.
Haversack.
Well, that's the word I would use. Modern people are dumb, though.
Haversack.
Yes.
You
no,
are
I found
ancient,
some.
man.
Oh,
Let's see here.
that's
Nothing
a
perfect. I guess it's more akin to this one right here,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's not quite right. I went Italian leather, so
Ah,
yes.
so nice.
But yeah, this is close. This is close. It's a haversack. Yeah.
Haversack.
Yeah, you sling it over your shoulder, right?
Does that
That's right.
Yeah.
go over? Is it like over one shoulder, or does it go cross?
I
or-
put it across my head onto the other shoulder. Yeah, that's how you. It's not like a purse. It's worn. It's just for carrying stuff, and it's very convenient because you carry everything in that. You take it off, you put it down, and now you have no weight on you at all. You have it's much easier. But yeah, it goes over the head. And
Really? So you take something off your body and you're lighter.
Yep.
Sounds like science.
It does. It does.
Unusual.
Yeah, but I like the haversack style. It's yeah, that's what I like. Anyway, enough of my clothing.
Everyone likes to have a sex.
Oh, dude, me especially. Yeah, unless you're talking about the Scandinavian sword, which then more, please.
Did not know there was a like a weapon that's also.
Was. See, Nicholas, this is when you really get into ultra level wittiness. You can throw anthropological jokes in there. That's when
There
you
you
know.
go.
That's when you know.
That's the sweet spot.
That's the sweet spot, Nicholas.
I'm just trying to keep up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the sax, the Viking
Good
people
luck.
call the
I don't
Viking
have a good
sax.
joke.
It's a pretty badass weapon.
Yeah.
Someone draw Winnie Pooh with that real quick.
Yeah. Go.
Real quick, we have like 10 minutes.
Yeah, just
Well,
go.
maybe
maybe
2 minutes, but close.
New competition.
Oh, good.
How's this
Let's
competition?
have
Start a new one.
Now
I
we need a
love it,
picture of the hacky sack. No.
No, definitely not a hacky sack. Definitely not that. Although I used to do hacky sack. Anybody here ever do hacky sack?
Yes.
No, I don't smoke weed.
Hey, now. It's called chipuli.
It's a little
No,
like back or something.
no,
People
that's not
bounce on
good.
their feet, right?
No Grateful Dead fans, huh? All right, fine.
Sorry.
All right, fine.
Straw poll's done.
Thank you very much, Jeff.
Oh no, thank you.
Yeah.
No Grateful Dead fans here. I definitely like to shower.
Sheldon says, see, this is why. This is exactly why. Sheldon says, nice bag. I see, but Chester, is there enough room for a diaphragm in there? Thank you. Thank you, sir. Exactly. Yes. How sad
Waiting on
is it?
Sheldon.
Well,
Sheldon
look,
does not disappoint.
it's the only place in the world a man cannot be deficient and it's ridiculous, dude. I have sympathy for my American brothers.
There you go. Because they need to have a nice hacky. No, not hacky sack. Halfback?
Haversack.
Haversack. Okay.
Haversack. Yes, haversack.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes,
rather
they
than
do.
not having a stack, haversack.
Well, it's super useful to me. It's got everything I need for the to go. And like I said, most of the time it's actually in the car. I just put the fob in my pocket, but it has everything I need. Like that tablet, I use that for my teaching all the time, dude. Right?
Nice.
It's a nice
Yeah, that would
size.
be really hard to fit in a pocket.
Exactly.
Unless you have some really impressive cargo pants, but they might be cargo clown pants at that
They
point.
would
if you
be.
could-
And
Oh, yeah,
otherwise
Jinko
you just
jeans.
carry in your hand.
Just put some cargo pants on a Jinko jean and you're good to go.
That's fair. That would work. That would work. but in just other accoutrement, I mean, Andrew, you're a typical American lad. What
Yes.
do you carry on you daily? What do you have to lug from one place to the other on the average?
Phone, wallet, keys.
Wow, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I carry a backpack.
No flashlights, no eyeglass cases.
That's your phone, right?
No extra batteries or jack plugs.
Nope.
No knives.
Sometimes I have a knife, but I can just slip that in my pocket because
That's
that's a
true.
clip.
You can do that. It does have a clip. No, I know. I spent my entire life in America, and I know how to travel light. I do, but I just find it convenient.
Yeah. Well, if I have to bring anything extra, I have a backpack. So.
Oh.
And that's usually for my sketchbook and my computer. That's about it.
But the problem is, a backpack doesn't look good with my tweed jacket.
Well, that's
Not something you wear with a suit. Yeah.
Yeah, that haversack looks good on the tweed.
Well, for that, I'd bring my messenger bag,
which is a haversack, just
Sure.
a wider one.
Yeah, fits my laptop.
That's true. That's true. I bought one of those for my son. He still got it. He still got the laptop too.
It still works. Nice.
I bought him a really good gamer one. So.
Oh, nice.
But I imagine in a year or so he'll probably upgrade it. I mean, he's about to start working. So. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to end it here. And I know Jeff is patiently waiting on the kazoo. So, Jeff, it's your moment. A little bit of pitch issues there, Jeff. A little bit of pitch issues. But we are done. Stop it. Put your pencils down, your styluses, whatever. Or stop touching it. Okay. But nevertheless, we're going to take a look at the art. Jeff's going to drop that straw poll, and you guys are going to vote. And then we're going to take a look at the draw along. And then at the end of all of that, we'll let everybody talk about what they're doing, various projects, and we'll end the show with Nicholas looking at his page once again, and him giving us his final elevator pitch for a fun-looking book. So let's get right to it. And Nicholas, you have to work now. Are you ready?
No.
Oh, well, you okay.
I mean, yes.
Fair.
Never.
Okay.
Wait,
right. So
what?
what we're going to do is
I didn't understand the instructions.
Oh, I'm going to give you instructions. So we're going to look at each
Deny
piece of
him the
art
pleasure.
that has been done
Deny
here.
him the pleasure.
That's right. And you are going to critique them harshly.
Okay.
Okay, good. So first one we're going to go here is Andrew, which is AFLM, where he's doing a parkour Bloody Pooh. So let's go take a look.
Yes. I want to preface the text with the text does not have to do with you or your book. It is part of the meme. So do not worry about that.
Understood. Understood.
While you consider your harsh critique, I will go first. It says, Nicholas Bear, Winnie the Pooh Demon Hunter, thanks for nothing. Now, I get the Pooh parkour karate chop kick. Okay. I get the kata stance that he's in the bottom, but what is that weird dimensional portal behind him?
Oh, the planet Earth?
Oh, all right. Okay. All
right. So when I was in animation school, when I was in college, there was an infamous demo reel that was released called Colin's Bear.
Uh-huh.
And if you haven't seen Colin's Bear, then I highly recommend you watch Colin's Bear. It's only 15 seconds long, but it's a 15-year-old meme that really only circulated amongst animators. Or that's where it got famous, and there's tons of versions of it. There's a giraffe, there's Garfield, there's whatever. Like you can find a bunch of different versions, but Colin's Bear is the original, and it's brilliant. And so whenever I have a bear project, the first thing I think of is Colin's Bear. So now we have Colin's Bear, Winnie the Pooh.
Okay.
There you go. That's awesome.
Chester, are you looking up Colin's Bear?
Maybe.
It's not Cocaine Bear, right?
No.
It's
well, it could be.
Okay.
It could be.
Yeah, that first one, that first link right there, Colin's Bear.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put it up, and you guys can watch what I'm doing. So I will do that. So where are we here? Colin's Bear. So here we go. It's spelt in the Irish way, which is nice. Okay, you can load now. What the hell was that? Was that an art school project? Well, no, hold on a second.
So the story of it is Colin went to animation college and they taught him absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And so he made this as his demo reel and passed it in, and he still passed.
Yep.
Wow.
That's catchy.
For
Play it again.
nothing.
Play it again.
Play it again.
It's
Colin
amazing.
said it.
Yeah, play it again.
No, this is not again. Stop it. You.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
That part gets me.
And the world in the back. I get it. I get it.
The thing that always gets me is the
hold on.
the hard cut. The hard cut to the thanks for nothing.
Right.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
I could do better than that.
That's my D&Q entries in a nutshell every week.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, that's not it. This is
So there you go. Now you have reference to my picture, and everybody's caught up to.
Everyone's caught up.
When I was in college.
Very good. Colin's Bear. Didn't know that. Learned something new. Very, very
Amy's
nice.
cheating. She's still drawing.
Of course, she doesn't care.
How dare you?
Tattletale.
Tattletale.
Okay, so that's our comments on it. I think it looks fun. I get the reference now, but prepare, Andrew. Get him, Nicholas.
Yes. Okay, so first off, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
That's that. Yeah, thanks for nothing.
Thanks for nothing.
You're welcome.
That was extra harsh. I felt the spice on that. Ooh.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
That's got to leave a mark. That's death sauce level.
It was harsh.
Damn. It was harsh, dude. It was harsh. But if you guys like what Andrew's done and his memery, then vote for him to straw poll. Very nice. Very nice. Now we're going on to Amy, Nicholas, and I prepare yourself. This is an excess of sucrose.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm getting there.
Okay, so we have two bear friends sharing honey. Bros, not bros. Yeah. And Winnie is cheating. He has more honey on his hand than I have. So bad poo. But that is awesome. Extra cute. Thank you very much, Amy. What do you think, Nicholas?
I think my my little girls would incredibly love this, which is as skating as I'm going to get, I guess.
Tell them that Chester's the one on the right. I'm the one on the right.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm that one, the right one.
If I could, I'd print it out and put it on their wall for them, because then they would say uber cute all day. So
they would. They would.
You'd be their favorite,
especially the one on the right. He's got more character.
Yes. Yeah, it's just more palpable.
It is. It is. Very good. Well, it's awesome. If you guys like what Amy has done, please vote for the straw poll. I think it's great. Let's move along here. Amran has chosen a different figure from the book, and he has gone for one of the little Red Riding Hood brigade. Is that, how do you refer to him actually? What's the proper terminology?
I've just been calling the Red Hood Riding Army, which is a mouthful. So if anyone's got a better option, I'm all ears.
Freckles. Amran is cheating. But of course, this is great. This is interesting. This is much more of a an in-action pose from Amran. The boobs are mostly hidden actually. Brave, Amran. Brave. Yeah, I like it.
That's a different.
Have you seen
I like
Amran's
the
work
colors,
before?
especially. This is no, you guys. This is my first time meeting all of you. So,
do we make a good first impression?
Yeah, except for that Chester guy. You know, he's got a lot of. I'm just kidding.
I'm
just kidding.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
You're one of us now.
It's all that talking to his toilet.
Hey now. Good advice comes from strange places. Ethro Dragon says, kawaii! You know, the funny thing about Japanese language is the word for cute and the word for terrifying are almost the same.
Yeah, kawaii.
Kawaii. Interesting.
Oh.
Feels fitting. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
that's kind of fitting.
Scary monsters.
Yes. Yes. But anyway, I like it. I think it's awesome. So if you guys like what he's done, please vote for him in the straw poll. Very nice, Amaran. Good job. Restrained Amaran. It's a restrained Amaran. Unlike Eric Hawkins, who did not do any restrainment at all.
It's brutal.
It
Is it
is.
bad?
Well, here's the thing, Eric. We all understand that Pooh doesn't wear pants. He's one of them. Yeah. But he needs the shirt, dude.
You can't wear the shirt, or there'd be a
Can't do the
copyright
shirt.
Disney.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's true. You can't do the shirt. You have to be shirtless because shirt is Disney. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Chester, you gotta learn your public domain stuff, man.
No, you are right. I am wrong. But I don't know that chainsaws do this specific type of damage. However, I get the point.
Okay.
Only if you shot it straight into him and then out.
Yeah.
Or
Did you just
got
say
a
you were
perfect hole, like you
wrong?
just got a donut hole in him. you know?
Right.
Okay, guys.
There
Did
should be
Chester
splatter.
just say he was wrong?
I did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my
I do that all the time.
'Cause I could have swore I felt the magnetic pull of the Earth shift.
Yeah,
there
you
for a
did.
second.
At least 2 degrees. No, shit. If you're wrong, you're wrong. But it does need splatter, though. That would have been the extra touch. But I think it's awesome. As usual, Eric is delivering. Okay, Nicholas, harsh critique time. Go ahead. Get him. Get him.
You know, I'm going to agree with you. It is perfect all around, but I think a little blood splatter would have sealed the deal there. But otherwise,
I think
top
you're
notch.
right. Yeah.
Top notch.
Thank you.
I like the bones. The bones are a nice add.
I do like it, especially the spinal column damage.
Thanks.
But very, very good. So if you guys like what Eric has done, please vote for the straw poll. It's fun. I love the creative idea. It's very, very nice. All right, let's keep moving along here, and we're going to a little bit of animation now, Nicholas, from Honey. Honey,
Okay.
what you got for us? Well, oh my God.
He's getting ready to. He's calling out some demons and getting ready to kick butt.
He
Nice.
is. He's terrifying. I kind of think the wang swinging demon would have been less terrifying.
Well,
It's my
I guess
fault. It's my fault. I take full responsibility. But that is a burly Winnie right there. That is a burly Pooh. Without question, he is murderous looking. What do you think of our little bit of animation with an eye wink and stuff like that? I love that she does this in 2 hours. What do you think, Nick?
I'm impressed that the mouth movements, the expression. I couldn't do this, so this is you. You got to clap for me. I'm not gonna clap a lot. I'm gonna wake up all my kids right now, but
Okay,
I
I'll
like
clap.
it. It's really good.
Okay, but then I should do like the Russian princess clap. Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
No. Yeah.
Why are you being so mean, Chester? Am I being mean? How am I being mean? This is my normal me. But I think it's fun. I like it. And if you guys like what Honey has done, please vote for the straw poll. It is amazing every week that she puts these animations in. It is ridiculous, dude. And it's really cool. And this new software is certainly better, Honey.
Oh yes.
Holy
Flip Eclipse. You play it on your Android. $7. If you want to just like make some like real, you just want to do some instinctive animation. Just you want to use Flip Eclipse.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my God.
There you go. What's the name again?
Flip Eclipse.
Flip a clip.
Flip a clip.
Flip a clip.
So it's like really kind of like a flip book, a little shorter.
Is it similar to Bust the Clip?
That I don't know.
Not sure. I'm going to say I don't remember. Maybe I'll just say no. Let's be safe.
Usually, you should just agree with me.
It's incredible that you do this on your phone too.
Then I probably like it.
True, right? It is neat. Anyway, thank you very much. Let's move on here to Keenma. Hi, Keenma. That's is that the big bad wolf? Makes sense. It
No.
fits the story. It fits the story though.
I know, but it's not. Hang on.
This is from your work.
My comic. Yeah.
That's your comic.
Oh, that's good too.
So I drew this steaming
Aw.
pile of crap.
Oh, it's
first.
Where is that
Aw.
jackass? Aww. Aww.
And then, and then I had like what 10 minutes left, so I just scribbled this one up.
Oh, just
course.
scribble.
Nice.
Oh God, flex.
Yeah, that's a scribble, apparently.
Incredible
Huh?
flex, Eric. Can you feel the flex? So Nicholas,
It's still scratchy, scratchy.
it is still scratchy. Nicholas, get her.
I'm offended that you're calling it scratchy. Yeah, I'm kind of offended you're calling this a sketch. I mean, that's a finished product there in some cases.
Wait until you
Goodness
hear
gracious.
rabbit.
It's a 3-minute sketch.
Yeah, it's just wait till you see rabbits. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That is
I didn't even start yet.
Oh, jeez.
But I think it looks great.
Scathing again.
If you like what Kima has done, please vote for the straw poll. I like the first one better. This is cool as shit, but I mean the first one was
The first one is wicked cute.
It
Holy
is.
crap.
It's
The first
Eeyore.
one. I like that you had Eeyore.
Why is Eeyore always getting the end of the stick? Why? So mean.
Poor Eeyore.
Well,
Is
when
that
I
why he's so
was-
glum?
Well, when I was young, I identified with Eeyore, even though I
Mhm.
became the bear. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, definitely it looks great. If you like what Kim has done, please vote for the straw poll. Let's move on to. I got to go grab a couple of floaters with Mr. Motion and Rosa, of course. Hopefully she did drop, and of course we'll look at draw along. But we do have another here, and it is a rat. Jesus, rabbit.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
why
is bloody battle poos. Is what this is. Wow. Wow.
Hey, how would you even? Yeah.
Does he have
That
a
is so
pull
cool.
string for music on the front? He should.
It's a pull string for his chainsaw. You know what it is.
Oh, for his chainsaw.
I thought it was for his stoutness
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
I thought the poll was for his stoutness exercises.
Oh, that yeah.
Stop and tough and all around. You know.
That's true. That's true. That's true. You know what I haven't
Cool.
seen nary a mention of is a Tigger.
Yeah, he's not public domain until next year.
Oh, we can't touch
So
the
we're-
Tigger.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, so we're building up to it. He's in story.
Yeah.
He'll be making kind of a build up. This next book in fall will allude to him appearing in the next volume next year. So yeah, no, I get countless messages about that.
Oh, I see. Well, I can't wait to see the panels with Tigger driving his tail through the chests of enemies.
And bouncing on top of him.
Yes, yes. His power has to be tail based, most certainly. But this is
I have a
absolutely
bladed tail.
awesome. Yeah. What?
Tigger smash.
A bladed tail.
Yeah, I know, right. But this looks great, Rabbit, as usual. Thank you very much. It is awesome. Do you have a comment on this, Nicholas?
Yeah, thanks for making me feel like crap tonight after seeing this. Now I want to go back and never draw again after seeing this. Thanks. Too good now. So
Rabbit does that. He has that effect on people.
I'm gonna light all my artwork on fire and go work at Menards.
I'm ending my campaign now. 'cause it's too good.
It's a
Duck
hardware
related?
store.
Oh, okay.
Big box hardware store.
Big box hardware store, like the Home Depot.
Oh,
Yes,
it's
like the
better than
Home
Home
Depot.
Depot.
Better. Well, I don't know.
Even got groceries.
Yes.
Yeah, Chester, we don't have Menards on our coast, so
No, well, every time in
Anything
Hawaii,
this
because we don't have Depots, no. But when I was in Hawaii, and every time we went to a Home Depot, there was always a bunch of Filipinos outside looking for work.
Jeez.
Anybody?
yeah.
Nobody.
I don't know much about Hawaii.
Leaving that one alone.
All right, fine. But anyway, it looks awesome. Thank you very much, Rabbit. So let me go back over here, and I am going to bring up some of the other two that we have. So let me get over here, and that is just inappropriate, Jeff. It's inappropriate. Okay. So I'm assuming Rosa and Mr. Motion threw those into the draw along. Is that correct, Mr. Motion?
Correct.
I did.
Rosa did as well.
Let's see here. Oh, Mr. Mo guy, every time, Andrew, every time. Look at that,
Every time me?
dude.
Oh wow.
Andrew.
That's amazing.
This is Jonathan's Mr. Motion. Sorry.
Yeah.
Look at it.
It's like as if we did a live action and we got the actual bear that did the cocaine bear stuff and did that. So I appreciate it.
I did have that in mind. Yeah.
That's cool.
I like the chainsaw on the. Oh, dude, he looks menacing.
He's gnarly.
It does not feel Winnie at all. You know the funny thing over here in Japan, of course, Japanese.
Winnie passed is behind him.
That maybe, yeah. Well, the thing here in Japan is the Japanese could actually give a shit about your culture. They just like the image of things, right? So they have Snoopy and all that kind of stuff. They've never seen the Snoopy cartoon. They have no idea what Peanuts is. No clue. They just like the image. And the Winnie the Pooh one goes an extra layer of level because you'll see Pooh stuff all over the place. I'm sure marketed from Disney. However, they don't even know his name is Winnie. He is just Pooh-san. Which is weird because that's a Korean city.
Oh, weird.
I got a half a chuckle from Eric. That was good, guys. That was funny. Yeah, be like that. Anyway, but they don't. I mean, they don't even know his name is Winnie. He's just
weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, this is great, Mr. Motion. Nicholas, would you like to add anything to that?
I'm terrified. This is really good, and I would not want to be in a dark corner.
That's the idea.
Yeah, I could see this being a really good cover. So yeah, thanks for making me feel like crap again tonight. Thanks.
No, Jason always does really cool stuff, and I love the fact that it's this black paper effect he has going on.
Yeah.
It's really neat. All right,
It's really good stark contrast.
It is, yeah. But if you like what Jason has done, or sorry, Mr. Motion has done, then go vote for him in the straw poll. That looks like a Rosa thing, but it's not. Here's Rosa's. Oh my. Oh my. I think I inspired her in the wrong way. She brought the dragon in from last week.
Piglet.
Yes, the Return of the Dragon.
A Return of the Dragon devouring a wee little pig.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, Piglet.
Poor Piglet.
Yeah.
Piglet and ours is. Oh, hey, you're back.
Yes, I
Just in time.
It's rolling through. No, I read I backed your project when it first came out, and so I got the digital app looking at it, and I was like, poor Piglet. So I was just going to have him roasted, and then a fire dragon came along, and then the storm came and stopped me from finishing. So I'm sorry, it's not shaded or anything.
Oh, it looks great. I actually love it.
It looks
like
good.
it a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, this reads more caricature more than the stuff you usually do. I like it.
And thank
Yeah,
you.
this is awesome.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah, it is really cool. So if you guys like what Rosa has done, please vote for her in the straw poll. All righty. Whilst you do that, the straw poll, of course, has already been dropped. We're going to take a look at the draw along stuff we got from us today. And the first one I'm going to do is show Sheldon. You know that smart ass in the chat, that guy? Yeah. He's actually a pretty good artist. And he should come in here more often. But this is disturbing. This is very disturbing, Sheldon.
Oh, jeez. Wasn't a demon. Oh no!
No, this wasn't a demon. What the hell is this then?
Perfect. I like.
Something in
I love it.
Japanese. Are you mocking me, Sheldon, sir? Why am I always the old prospector with the donkey? Why is that always how I'm depicted? Is that how I sound?
Yes.
They got him talking to a toilet.
Mountain Twang. This is my donkey, my mule Ethel. I don't sound anything like that.
No, you sound like the Lone Ranger when he would disguise himself as the prospector.
Oh, fair. I'll take that. So, will you be my Tonto?
No.
No. But the thing that's most disturbing about this is the bear. Look at that face. It's like 10-year-old Winnie on a rampage.
It does have that sort of innocence yet terrifying look to it.
Very young.
It is really, really creepy. Good job, Sheldon. Good job.
I love the perspective on the chainsaw.
Yeah, no, it is great. No,
Yeah,
Sheldon's a really good. Yeah, he's a great artist. I wish he'd come in more. But
I know the toilet saying something Japanese.
At least he got my cigar right. That's good. And the toilet's pretty good too. But you do have to check in with the toilet. It has wisdom. Very nice, Sheldon. Really good job. So let's go take a look what else we got. I will come back to Doug later. I think Doug put a couple of things. I don't know if that's applying, but I will apply it on the other side. But we also have Jason Gonzalez, or Thunder Rat. And I kind of like it, dude. I kind of like it. Look at that. Oh, brother.
Oh,
Yep.
bother.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother.
Oh, he's ripped.
He is ripped.
Okay, Mabs.
Yeah.
He's about to go down or beat some demons.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, Jason, you captured me perfectly. It's almost as if I was in the room with you. Oh, bother. Yeah, that is awesome, though. Yeah, but I did forget that the original Christopher Robin story had just a normal old style bear, right? It didn't have the shirt on. I did forget about that. And actually, is that bear in that story? Is that the original Teddy Roosevelt teddy bear?
No, I don't think so. They bought it from a regular shop in London, if I remember right. Wait,
that was like a world phenomenon, though.
Yeah.
The teddy bear, right?
Yeah. I suppose they were probably making toy bears even before then.
I imagine they were. I imagine they were. But because I have in my head the image of that original Christopher Robin's cover and that particular bear, right? Yeah, it is interesting. But Disney, sometimes when Disney, the old Disney, they would up things in a very much more commercial way. They were pretty good at that. But anyway, thank you very much, Jason. Let me go over to the Twitter and take a look at Doug's stuff whilst you guys are voting. So let's see here. Of course, my icon here on Twitter is Grandpa Monster, as it should be.
Very fitting.
That's much better. That's much better look at me than old Appalachian Man. All right, fine. Ooh, John Carter and the Gods of Hollywood. Ooh, that sounds wrong. Ooh, tires.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know how much it costs for me to replace a set of tires on my car, Amy?
$10.
Dude, it's like almost $3,000.
Oh,
wow.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
What are they made out of? Gold?
They are really badass low profile Eagle ones. So, it's my fault.
Oh, well, at least they're fancy tires then.
They are badass tires, but my God, that's painful.
Yeah.
Painful. And especially the way I drive, I have to replace them often. Oof. Fish. Nice.
There you go.
Peacemaker. Oh, that's cute. Is this a Funko Pop?
It doesn't have that one face, so it's
no, it doesn't. You're right. More tire stuff. I got Count Dankula's into the tires. Happy International. That's me, dude. Happy International Women's Day. Oh, that's not nice. John Stewart, what are you getting? Did you get a kiss from the president's wife too? Okay. Mimi Marie. Let It Go. No, wrong movie. Work in Progress. Warlords. Avengers trading cards. Nice. Look, that Captain Britain looks good, dude. Look at that.
Oh yeah, it does look nice.
That is good looking. Oh, Elder Scroll, another version you can buy for the 25th time. Sigourney, getting sexy. And this is from Eric July too. What are you doing, Eric? All right. Okay. I haven't run anything dangerous today, Eric. It is all nice. UFOs.
I know I am lying in wait for just
random
that's nice.
boob.
That's a good looking UFO.
Yeah, like the next terrible thing to come across.
Hey, Chuck Dixon. Watch
Is that what we do? We scroll until you get to something terrible, then you get back on topic?
Of course you know that's what I'm doing. Make your own mayonnaise. Watch It Played, a great show if you like board games. You will, if you need to know how to play it, this dude will teach you. He's a Canadian too, Kima. He's from Nova Scotia.
And he makes mayonnaise?
I guess. He is a family man. Standard players, commander players. You get him, John Daly. Ooh. Oh, and I found it another day in India. Camels, water buffaloes, explosives. Oh, cows. Oh, and elephants. Cows and elephants. Cows and what did that bike ever do to you, Mr. Elephant?
It just ran over to trash the bikes. That's
It did.
hilarious.
Like, screw you, bike. Because he's trying to catch the one that's running away, I think. And he's like, well, this one isn't moving. This guy's lucky you got away from it, dude. Yeah, get away from that. Roar, die, bike. Die. Die, kick.
Gives a little back kick.
I know, right? Die. Oh, we had an elephant go wild when I was living in Hawaii a long time ago, and they had to put it down. Unfortunately, they were having a circus at their civic center there, and it got out, and it was being naughty. That is
Watch
funny,
that
dude.
TV series, The Consultant. It's a Amazon Prime series called The Consultant, and it had like a thing that happened with a elephant.
The Hawaiian
like
one?
that. No, I guess it was inspired by that. Maybe.
Maybe. I know it happens on occasion. It's unfortunate, but because we tend to how we deal with things is kill it. That's kind of how we do things, right? Unfortunately, Junkyard Done put something together in like a minute and a half. That looks great. That's awesome.
I know.
It's very cool.
It is nice. That is super scratchy.
That's Snow White.
It looks like Snow White. I hope you finish that Junkyard Done. Actually, it's going to be something cool, dude. Although her boobs are kind of sagging, dude. You got to work on that. She should be perky. Snow White should be perky. That's a law. New rule. Write it down. Cheater. Oh my God, dude. We're getting
El Guapo.
El Guapo. Damn, dude.
That's cool.
That is
that's
wicked cool, dude.
Yes.
Look at that, dude.
Very cool.
El Guapo.
That is awesome.
That is really good, dude. That is nice.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course
the
we get
tones.
into Blue Moon. We got Jason Gonzalez here. Actually, I got stuff on the other side I'm going to have to bring up from Doug. He didn't put it all here. Did I miss something? I don't know. I have to go to the other side. That's okay. So let's go ahead here. And Eric, we asked a question earlier what Doug might think of Winnie the Pooh. I think he's answered.
Yes.
He made him Leatherface. Literally made him
it's
Leatherface.
it's Pooh with a chainsaw.
It's Pooh with a
Leatherface and
chainsaw.
Joker.
And mixed with the Joker, you're right, but it's definitely Leatherface from the first movie. Yeah. Damn, dude. And it's not even a proper chainsaw. It's more like a circular saw. He's rebellious. Doug is rebellious.
Like a cute one.
Yeah, it's just super cute. And he puts music and stuff to it. So let's see what Winnie got to do today. Perfect.
Gosh. Oh gosh.
Gets me.
I think my chainsaw sexy.
I think my chainsaw sexy. It is, sir. It is, sir. We're gonna have to play that again.
Oh my gosh.
The whole song sounds like it's about a woman, but it's not a chainsaw.
Actually, sounds like the original. Sounds like the original.
It probably is. Oh, copyright strikes incoming. We collect copyright strikes here, Nicholas. Just
That's fun.
They're a badge of honor.
It is a badge of honor. I did see another thing from Doug here. I thought I saw. Maybe this was for something else, but I'm going to bring it up anyway because it's funny. I don't know what this was in relation to. Maybe someone can tell me. But chocolate milk gif.
That was from last week.
Was it from last week? It's funny though.
Yep. Because of Honey's animation.
Oh, fair. So I
that
see.
makes sense.
I see.
I remember that. Cool.
That is cute.
That's
though. That is super
That's
cute.
cheese. That's cheese from God, what was it? Something's Home for Imaginary Friends.
There you go.
Foster's Home for
Yeah.
Imaginary Friends.
Oh,
Very
I
friend.
see. All right. Well, there you go. Well,
Oh
it
my
is
God,
time-
that was such a great episode that is so laced with hidden adult humor.
Oh yeah, cheese was great.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the Lucy
Been a
show,
long
the
time since
famous
I watched
scene
the
with the
show.
chocolate. That was such a good scene. Anyway, let's lots of chocolate referencing here. The little kid just grinding away on that Nutella. You get it, kid. Have you guys ever had Nutella? Because the Europeans are
Oh
absolutely
yeah.
obsessed about it. They're mad. My wife and I was like, we like food shows, and we're like, we should get some. We found Nutella and we bought it and we ate it. We once. It's so saccharine sweet, dude. I don't understand. It's way too sweet.
It's basically a candy. Yeah.
It is. I mean, if you gave me some kind of little bit of bitterness, hazelnut chocolate spread, dude, I'd be on that. But that ain't what that
Yeah.
is.
No,
You're gonna
it's
die
like
from diabetes, child. All right. All right.
Very true. Yeah.
It is true.
You ever tried gold chocolate? The
Ever tried
gold
what?
caramelized milk chocolate?
No.
Caramelized milk chocolate, and it's like a gold color. It's like a light brown color.
Is it like
I've
pure
had-
sugar?
Oh yeah. No, I don't know, but yeah, it is really sweet. More sweeter than normal milk chocolate.
I don't like sweet stuff. A little bit of sweet with some bitter or salt or something like that is fine, but yeah, I don't like it.
Like sort of like white chocolate, but not.
Ooh, oh. Ugh. Anybody here like white chocolate? I do not like white chocolate.
Oh no,
I
that's
hate
nasty
it.
stuff.
I like white chocolate.
I hate
Love
dark
it.
Get
chocolate.
out now.
Yeah, I like white chocolate.
Okay.
I love
Especially
it.
on a pretzel.
That's a little
Wow,
different.
dude.
Better yet,
That's just
on
un-American.
potato
I've
chips.
met white chocolate, hot
un-American.
chocolate.
White chocolate on potato chips.
Ooh.
Well,
Ooh.
what about white chocolate with chocolate
Don't.
chips inside?
Don't knock chocolate on potato chips.
Hey, they
Telling
make
you.
a Reese's peanut butter cup with potato chips on the inside.
Oh
now.
yeah, it's got,
Oh,
that
yeah,
umami.
I've seen
It's got that
that.
umami.
Just
Got
pure
that umami.
There you go.
sacrilege. All right, anyway, let me take over here and get things back in proper order. Who won the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition Winnie the Pooh Demon Hunter competition? It's not titled correctly, Jeff. It should be Bloody Pooh. Big Bad Bloody Pooh.
That's not right.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see my choices. I have Andrew drawing poo in my jam. Fleming. That's really disgusting.
Oh my god.
That's inappropriate.
Ugh.
Yeah. You get demerits. Jeff gave you demerits, Andrew.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah. Or I could go with Amy. I draw cute poo. Lester. Well, it's the kind of poo that babies have. Cute poos.
Aw.
Of course, if any of us who have had children, we know that's actually a bald-faced lie. I just told. But moving on, Melissa, I make poo move faster.
What? No. Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
honey, my. All right, Eric, my poo is scratchy. Hawkins.
Ow.
Ha.
Ow, indeed, dude.
Making
Ow.
my hemorrhoids itch.
Yeah, goodness gracious. And of course, we got one for Kima as well. In Canada, poo is usually seen on the permafrost.
Nah.
Fair. That's fair. Then of course, we have an English take here. One Dude Rabbit, of course. Poo and chainsaws were made to go together. No, definitely no. Yeah, no. That's a messy time. It's a messy time, Jeff. Mr. Who Knew Pooh Could Be Hard and Mean motion. It writes itself. It writes itself. Rosa, we only have the best poo in Texas. This is true. The best and the biggest poos. Yeah.
Only a couple of breakfast burritos. That'll do it to you.
That will do it to clean you right out. Right out. Yeah. I can make Dorothy with poo seem sexy. Amran, he can. He is very capable. Very, very capable. So who do I vote for today? I don't know, because they're all fun. Andrew did something, historical. So there's points there.
Did. I did.
And Amy put me in there, which is probably the winning point. Melissa did her amazing thing she does. Eric forgot the splatter, so demerits.
Oh, there's splatter. I see splatter all over this. Look at it.
Oh no! Now, after I told you to stop. All right, fine.
And you're in here too. You are the guy getting his ribs cut open.
Oh well, there you go.
Eric is probably one of the best with poo splatter.
He probably is. That is true. Yeah. Of course, we get
Past few
Kima,
days,
the
yeah.
cheater, as usual. Rabbit.
I'm not cheating.
No. Rabbit's awesome thing. Mr. Motion, of course, is that really cool. That was really cool. Ferocious bear. Rosa did something with Piglet, which is quite cute. And Armron's being Armron. So I'm going to do something I probably haven't done in a while. I don't really know why, but I'm voting for Rabbit.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm voting for
Rabbits.
Rabbit.
Yeah.
I'm picking Rabbit. Done.
Good
Of
job,
course,
Rabbit.
the thing is, I can pick anyone every week and I'd be right.
That's true.
You know.
We always have such great.
I did nothing. I helped nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the point of all this? What is it?
Yeah.
Why do we do this?
Because it's
Why do
funny
we
for
get a
me to
vote?
read
Nice.
it out. That's why. Jeff he writes the comedy, I make it.
Okay.
That's why. So it has purpose. Yeah. But you're right. Of course, you're right. But nevertheless, we do appreciate everybody coming in here and being part of today, and all of you coming and watching. We always have a good time, a good fun time chit-chatting together and seeing great art come, which is really the goal, right? And of course, we are very hopeful that you guys will like what you see with Winnie the Pooh, Demon Hunter, from Nicholas here, and go over and support him and his project. How many projects have you done so far, Nicholas?
9 successful, with my very, very first one being the first failed project. So
10
I'm kind of known for 10 projects. Yeah.
Nice. That's like Eric level.
I'm only on like 5.
All right.
So
Don't
you gotta
take
do
my
5
compliment when I give it.
6 next month, though.
There you go. All right, let me go through it here, take a look at it, and then we'll go see what everyone's doing, and we'll talk to Nicholas finally. So once again, thank you, Rosa. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Amron, Mr. Motion, Melissa, and Amy. Thank you, One Doomed Rabbit, our very solo British artist who got my vote today, but it didn't really matter. I apologize. But thank you all very much. Amazing stuff. Claps for everybody. Claps, claps.
Claps. Yay.
Very, very nice. And our winner today is Scritchy Scratchy Poos and Permafrost Poos. So we have a tie between the Keenma and the Eric. So congratulations to you. Claps for them too. Little Russian princess claps though, please.
Permafrost poo would feel good on the Scritchy Scratch poo.
It would be. It would help soothe it a little. Yeah,
be very cooling,
soothing. But anyway, very much. Thank you. Those guys, of course, will end up over at Mike's show and having some fun. Although Eric's involved, so Kima, you might be shit out of luck.
Yeah, but I work Wednesday, so it'll be just him.
Oh well, it won't be because Mike will cancel.
Yeah, probably him.
He's allergic.
I just
to
don't
Eric.
show up anymore over there. It's just so everybody could watch.
Eric. Yeah.
Dude, I hadn't been on in ages. I went on like 2 weeks ago, went on just because I'd forgotten all about the show. To be honest with you,
I haven't even watched it in
I haven't
a couple
seen it
months.
Yeah. I think he hadn't done it for a bit, had he? And then I just looked at it once, and then Amy sent me the link. I was like, oh, I forgot he has the show.
Yeah, no, it is fun though. It is cool to see the guests you have, but I'm busy. The only time I have to not be busy is is here, or late at night, which is super early morning for you guys. So, yeah, I don't have time to watch anything really.
Well,
I listen to some things. I listen to John Dillard sometimes.
Well, there you go.
I go to church on Wednesdays, so yeah.
Yep, fair enough. Wednesday church. I remember when I was a kid, church Wednesday, sometimes Saturday, twice on Sunday.
Wow.
Yep.
I was raised in a Northern
That's how it
Baptist
used to be,
church.
though.
They know how to cook. That's for sure.
You know, my
The
first
best.
French kiss,
Especially when
was
someone dies.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
best food. The food's great. But my first French kiss was at the back of the church. I remember.
That's what church is for.
With that, the Rosa, those are the kisses with the tongues.
I know that.
Okay. But anyway, let's move along here. So, Nicholas, I'm going to go through and let these guys talk about what they're working on, and then I will come to you and I'll bring up your page and you'll give us your final elevator pitch, okay? So, Andrew, go.
Yes. Okay. If you guys would like to follow my project, you can go read it for free over at solariansun.com. Tonight, I will be posting up to page 241 for free. And if you would like to become a member and subscribe over at my Patreon, that's patreon.com/AFLM. Tomorrow, I will be posting up to page 539. We are halfway through chapter 19. And then we'll be moving on to the final chapter of Volume 3, which is chapter 20. And then, speaking of Volume 3, Volume 2 is being packed up and sent out. I would have packed up and sent out more today, but I ran out of tape. So the Kickstarter projects are on hold, being shipped out until tomorrow. And then, but Kickstarter packages are going out. Only have a couple more backer reports to get through, and before I can send them all out. But for the most part, it's looking good. So that's my stuff.
Awesome.
Oh,
Congrats.
nice. Very
Thank you.
nice.
Sweet.
Very, very nice. Alrighty, and I did see something in the chat. What was that? Oh, Alpha Proto. He says, "You're not French, Chester. C'est pourquoi être français."
Whoa.
Fancy.
Well, I could be French. But anyway, let's move on here. Next, we have an Amy.
Hello. Hey, everyone. Thanks for coming to see us. Let's see. Still working on the game engine and still trying to get that working. We'll be putting that up on our website, unsyncedkingdom.com, when we've got a demo or something, and I'm sure we'll be looking for some beta testers. So, we'll be checking that out. That's going to be really awesome. Hey! So, I hope I have some. Well, you know what? I can't put it all out there right now. It's looking really exciting. So, yay!
Nice. That's awesome.
Amy.
What's up?
Did you cheat?
I don't know. Did I?
Did those bumblebees come in after I said stop? Disqualified. No, it looks awesome. Melissa.
Hi. Thanks for having us on. Oh goodness. What Amy said.
Yep.
That's
Thanks, everyone.
what Amy said.
Yeah, what she said.
What she said.
Unseen Kingdom.
Unlike what Eric hears all the time, that's what she said.
Sorry.
Sister power.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Melissa. Very, very good. And of course, great stuff from you girls. Really appreciate it. Amron. Amron.
You okay? Yeah. No one cares.
No one cares.
Next.
Did you have burritos for lunch, sir?
No.
No.
Is that why you sound sad?
Hamburger.
Burrito make you feel better?
I always sound the same.
Loved your
Amy, be cute.
Pooh burgers.
I'll mail you over some moose.
MILF? What?
There you go.
Moose burger.
Well, everyone send love to Amron. He needs some cheering up. Eric, it looks like you got something coming. Ooh, dude, jeez, that's a nice Dorothy, dude. That's a nice Dorothy.
We will be launching next month. I'm hoping to have the pre-launch page finished this weekend. I've been working on the Kickstarter page this week and still drawing the comic this week. So it's just been drawing, and it takes me about 3 weeks to put a Kickstarter page together. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I bet it does, dude. It takes prep. That's a good looking Dorothy, though. I like that. It's a good pose, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job. And this is number 5, right?
Yeah, this will be number 5.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's awesome. Alrighty, let's see here. Keenma is working on a project right here in front of you. So.
Yeah. Busy.
Yeah, sorry.
So, the wolf. How does he reference into the story?
The wolf is actually a female, and it's the hero of my comic.
Oh, fair. So it's a lycanthrope. It's a lycanthrope, or is it something else?
Yeah, it is.
See, you guys always make fun of me for saying I have furry content, but here she is drawing an actual furry.
Oh
Come
no,
on.
this is a lycanthrope. This is not the same. It's very different.
Oh, it's very different. You know,
It's very different.
just a full standing animal on two legs.
You know, it's different.
Full on werewolf.
This has historical advantage. You don't.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
Well, you know what? You don't have any historical reference either, Chester.
Well, let me give you your comeback for that, Andrew. Which you say, yeah, well, what's a daemon then, Chester? See, that's how you get me. That's how you get me. Right
jeez.
Oh, okay.
The old
That
Greek,
was
the
a
old
good
Greek
one.
daemons. Yeah, that would have been the comeback. But of course, it looks great, Kima. And in actuality, many wolf packs are led by women, by female wolves. Not all, but a lot of them
Like
are.
actual women.
Actual female wolves. Yeah, no, they do both. But you do find wolf packs that have female leads. It's a thing. No, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Because usually you have two wolves that are leading. It's a mommy and daddy wolf, right?
Makes sense. Yeah.
But cool.
Right.
Yep.
We're waiting for it. We're waiting forever, Kima. All right.
I know. It
I'm
looks
sorry.
awesome. You're killing us.
I'm gonna try and have a website up soon. I just gotta find a good website, one that I can afford.
It looks so good.
It does look great. Yeah, it's really clean. It's nice. Very, very nice. All right. So, Rabbit, great piece of art today, dude. What are you doing?
Not much at the minute. I've been working on my band stuff, like photos and stuff. That's all I've been doing. Taking crap photos and making them look good.
Well, I would love to be doing more of that stuff, but I can't because I don't know why. No one asked me. But recently, my quarterly packets have been coming like double size, dude, for my translations. I was like, oh God, it's a lot more work. No one asked me though; they just sent me more work.
They just assume it's gonna magically come out.
I don't know, but I'm not the type to call up and complain. So, and they probably know that. Oh well. Anyway,
Don't say anything. Notice.
all right, great piece of work.
I won't
though.
notice it twice the size.
Well, no,
You know-
that's what she said. But anyway, anyway, thank you very much, Rabbit. So let's see. I got everybody except for these last stragglers here. Mr. Motion, talk to him. Tell him about Wednesday church.
Yay!
It's just like any other church service. I go to a big church, but it's in it's in a city somewhere in Tennessee. So, but anyway,
I'm gonna make a
y'all
church.
can.
I went to a little one.
Now I used to go to a little church, but now I go to a big church, which is great. Oh, by the way, but anyway, y'all can follow me on Instagram at creation.jason. Check out my cool stuff. I have a website that's going to be available sometime next month. So be ready for that. I can't wait myself. So right now I'm just selling locally, but soon publicly.
Nice.
And so yeah.
It's still handy to have a web page, even
cool.
even if you sell locally. It's still a good way for local audiences to find you.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I seem to recall from my youth that Wednesday church was more of a business meeting. Yeah. Nevertheless, but I got
More like
to all of them.
So it's more about organizing the weekend events or something like that.
Budgets and stuff like that. Yeah. They had a little sermon, but it seemed to me more to be about church business, right? Which is fine. They need to do that. So, and it is a lot of times some of the most democratic spots in America you can find are at the churches, actually.
That.
So
Unfortunately, yes.
but can I use the word irony? No,
I mean,
fine.
My church is actually very conservative from what I've been seeing. So
good.
But yeah, so my church actually they're not like Baptist or like Pentecostal or Catholic.
Please tell me you're Church of England. Please tell me you're Church of England. Church of England.
No,
Church of England.
it's neither of those things. It's just
That'd be
church.
hard to find in
You're
Tennessee.
Episcopalian. Methodist.
It's called World Outreach.
Non-denominational.
It's a non-dom.
There's no such thing as non-doms.
Yeah. Yeah, yes it is. It's Baptist but with fog machines.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Baby Jesus, wise men from the east. Yeah, those ones. Those are great. All right. Anyway, thank you very much, Mr. Motion. Rosa, go.
Yes, you are correct. Actually, the last bastions of true freedom and democracy are frequently found in the small churches and in the big
They are.
churches too. And
Community-
yeah, actually, we have a tiny church, and we vote on everything. Everybody gets a say in what happens there. Yes, it's a lot of fun, and the food is good. And it's watch your wife, and I still use the word damned, and so I had to say it scriptural. Watch her the damn. Be there, be there, be there.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Let me see if I can. Oh, here, hang on. Let me see. Let's see if I can get it right. My sci-fi western saga 3 times nominated for the Prometheus Awards for 2021 Best Novel. And Jeff was there. He saw this. I was so excited because I think some of y'all know Blaine Pardo, and Blaine Pardo BattleTech, and it's really a huge name. And he loved my book, and I got so excited because he actually had me come on and do a whole interview. Jeff, did I do okay? Was I?
Wow.
That is cool.
It's like
Yes, you did okay.
Thank you. You're coming in the email about how much. Sorry. I'm like, oh, and I want to say, Armor. I loved all of y'all's. All y'all's art. I always rotate it through flyers and stuff, and like stuff. Honeys, I've actually got yours. I think on one of my. I've got to get it up on my front webpage, but I have yours on one of my web pages. But so I did Armor thing, and he had his busty lady for Shaney, and Shaney like sparkles and everything. I got more comments on that Armor on Shaney. I mean, here I've got a whole book. I've got books and books and books and books. And the thing that got the most attention was Armor on Shaney. They got gaga over this thing. They pulled it up on a video where they had to show this thing off about how incredible gifted Shaney was in certain proportions. And so you did great. I got it because of it. So that is what Drawn and Quartered does. It's beautiful. It looks great. And when you see the art, and it's just incredible. So thank you, Chester Busby, for having Drawn and Quartered. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it. All right. Thank you all very much. And of course, we're going to go over here, Nicholas. I'm going to bring up the main page and let Nicholas do his last little pitch. And hopefully you guys will go over and support it. Go ahead, Nicholas.
Yeah, so I'll keep it short and sweet because it's late, and I'm sure you guys are tired after drawing so many magnificent, wonderful, awesome drawings. So I'll just simply ask you, do you want to see Winnie the Pooh fight demons with a chainsaw?
Yes.
There we go. There we go.
Sure, a lot of people do.
I paid for it. I want more.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to be... so this is for Volume 2. We've got Volume 3 slated for fall of this year, and then the debut of Tigger for next year of winter. So it's full steams. We're moving ahead, and
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, tail attacks.
No pressure now. No pressure. I got to make this good now. So,
so has Winnie teamed up with the big bad wolf? Is that what I'm
Tigger Taekwondo?
No. This is so the Red Riding Hood Army has a rivalry with the Big Bad Wolves, and they are coming knocking on the door. So Winnie and his friends got to help them out.
There you go.
As you do. You know, Winnie's a good dude. So sweet.
You know, just pay him in honey and you're good.
That's fair. That is fair. Pay him in honey and you're good. So go check it out, guys. This is on Kickstarter, like we have said. And of course, it's called Winnie the Pooh Demon Hunter Volume 1 and 2. Want to see Winnie the Pooh fight demons with a chainsaw? And like I said, oh, you did? You made some money on this show. Nice.
Did.
So rock on. Nevertheless, we appreciate you guys. Keep in mind, we'll be back on Sunday for our night owl show, where we talk about the various shenanigans within the world of entertainment and hobby. And of course, we have our normal fare next week. And here on Drawn and Quartered Ultimate Edition, Rabbit Eric, Jeff, what are we doing?
Mythicals.
Mythicals.
Hey.
Yeah, it's an Indiegogo right now. 17 days left. It's Mythicals #1 by South River Studios, which I think is Hojo.
It's on
I believe that's the one
Kickstarter,
we're doing.
You said it's on
Indiegogo.
Kickstarter. Huh?
Indiegogo.
Indiegogo Mythicals. Let me check it out real quick. Do a little preview. Oh, perfect. I didn't even have to type the whole thing. Mythicals. Okay, where's my search? There it is. And that's spelled properly, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't assume. Ooh, Mythicals #1. All righty. Well, that's for next week.
That's cool.
Yeah, the art's not
I
bad.
believe so, yeah.
Not bad. All right, so we'll check that out next week. But for this week, definitely check out the Winnie the Pooh Demon Hunter. And thank you all very much. So Jeff's going to take us out of here. Go ahead, Jeff.
Okay, so the Wizard Stone dropped last Friday. It was actually a great launch. It's actually still selling books, unlike last time.
Very nice.
My links for the Wizard Stone and the Revenant in the Tomb are in the chat, as well as my link to my YouTube channel. On the YouTube channel, you can go and find my trailers, audio samples, and a sample chapter, one narrated by Chris Alpha Proto, he did the Revenant in the Tomb. And then the second one for the Wizard Stone was narrated by Pete Mack of Pete Mack Movies. In addition to that, there is my subscription link for my email list. Please sign up so you can get information about next books and when they get released. And I don't give away my email addresses, and I don't really send a lot of automated stuff to clutter up your inbox. So, I can't say namaste because it's culturally inappropriate.
That's fair. But no one cares about India, so except for elephants.
Okay.
Sweet.
That's
All right,
really
buddy. Go ahead.
I just think that thing really didn't like scooters for some reason.
Just wanted to ride the bike.
Yeah, he gave a back kick. It's like a kung fu elephant, man. It's badass.
He wants to win the race.
Dude, you wouldn't want to get hit by that back kick. That would have tore you up. Anyway,
no.
Sweet. Thank you all very much, and we will see you later.
Absolutely.
Goodbye.
Thanks, everyone.
Goodbye.
God bless y'all. Love you.
Buy my book.
Nice book.